Alrighty, citizens of the Reject Nation, you know what time it is. Let us know that we are live. It is I, and we're here to talk about our favorite YouTubers today. So we're excited just as much to hear your feedback because, I gotta imagine we all have a slightly different taste, even though we converge over movies. There'll be some wild cards here. Hey, what's yes, Ryan George already? He's in the thumbnail. You know what it's about. NASCAR. Is that is there a NASCAR YouTube channel? Do they have their own web content? I'm gonna blow the chat up really quick. So if the window gets messed up, I apologize. You know how we do. Always figuring it out in the moment. How's it going? Audrey St. Cyr, Marvel Thunder Zay, Chase Elliott, Wednesday. Happy birthday yesterday. I don't know which Friday the 13th Wednesday Adams was born on, but it was one of them. And hey, I hope your day was happy as well. There's a cat walking around on the floor by my computer. It's cool, though. Just a Ragu, what's up, dude? Nate Linner, Awandi, Big D, Wilson P. A lot of good rhyming names in the chat today. Appreciate y'all. Red Hot Comic Book Movie News. That's right, JTvo. You guys are good at reading the thumbnail. So you probably know a few of the people we're going to talk about today. Hello, Juan. Julian Mendez, hello. DBZ Arts. Do people call you DB Zarts? Is that a problem that you face frequently? What's going on, Edgar Martinez? We're about to talk about our favorite, not only our favorites, but the best YouTubers, objectively. Objectively. So if yours don't make the list, then you should stop following them, and they're no good. And you heard it here, and you can let them know that we said that. We encourage beef. It's good for engagement on the channel. Joining me, as always, is the founder of the feast, the creator of this operation, Greg Alba. How do you introduce the host when you're the co-host?
You got
Joining me as my host today, and every day, most of the time, Greg Alba. Mr. Angry Joe. Hey, I've seen some Angry Joe for sure. Hey, Brandon's in the chat. Brandon Melgar. What's
No
up,
way.
dude? Hi,
I got
Weenie.
shirts for you, Brandon. They're your birthday presents.
Oh, get your ass over here, Brandon. Hey, 3C Films from Tervares.
Yes.
Love 3C Films. I'm
Oh.
jealous of him because he's good at horror stuff.
Alrighty, John. Thank you for holding it down.
Any old
Just
time.
having to do
my
social
dude.
media posts, and it's weird when I'm like on the camera, like.
Yeah, it's good.
So how's it going, John?
It's so good. I'm excited to share some love today.
Alrighty. Look, hey. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to mention.
Ooh.
First off, there's gonna be some hot takes.
Oh, no.
It's
We're also going to
all-
talk about who sucks today.
It's all geeks and gamers quartering.
Yeah. Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
Love him.
I got a bunch of them.
Love his YouTube.
No, so with this thumbnail. Sometimes these thumbnails are always like the most daunting things to me.
Sure.
And with this one in particular, there was something I was back and forth on. I was telling John when we were trying to compose it. One is I was like, all right, I don't want to put anyone on here who I talk with, like who's just a real friend and I talk with regularly because we've made so many colleagues over the years here that I'm like, all right, so heavy spoilers isn't going on this
Yes.
thumbnail. Cosmic Wonder's not going on this
The
thumbnail.
original thumbnail was
Right?
just heavy spoilers and Cosmic Wonder, and neither of us.
Because if I put just one of them, then the other one's gonna be like, I guess he likes me more. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, totally.
And the other one was like, all right. And I also know so many reactors, so many reaction channels. So if like I put one on here, then I don't want them to be like, well, why wasn't I on there? So didn't do that. That's why like people like Get Jabby aren't on there, right? And then the other part of it that I was like, here's where I was really back and forth on, and I'm going to be really honest about this as a dude,
Let's go.
was I was like, there is no women on this thumbnail.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, I could play the politics here and just put a woman on here. Sure, why not?
Just cuz.
But I was honest with myself, and I was like, okay, like, I gotten to know many like women like through this space, people like Perry Nemiroff, who I knew before I got to know her before I realized she was doing anything YouTube related, or like Sally LaMonaco, Lauren Francesca. Oh, I need to text back. God damn it. So Laura Francesca, Roxy Stryer is a great personality on YouTube. Tara Erickson. There's so many people I know, and it's like in terms of like channels that I've watched quite a bit of. It's like Natalie Gold and Mary Cherry, and Dacia's always watching, like other reactors as well. But I realized, and I could use suggestions from you guys that I don't watch, and I think it might be the same for you. Is I don't really watch enough of like
Female-driven content.
yeah, female-driven YouTubers. I don't. Other than like some of the reactors I listed off, or some of the people who I've known. But again, that's why I was saying like the category for how I was putting this thumbnail together. And
I do
and
like
I'm I don't know enough female I don't watch enough female YouTubers
Yeah, me
regularly. Like people who I'm just fans of who I just don't know. You know, I
Shouts
don't
out
know this person. But, you know,
Shouts out to Pay Her Weight. I like her reviews a lot. I like her discussions of movies and stuff like that. And Pay Her Weight, if you haven't seen her channel, go check her out. And it's funny. I find myself watching more female content creators in different spaces, like if I'm trying to learn about psychology or something like that. But yeah, I would like to find more like female entertainment-based YouTubers as well.
I watch a lot of Psych to Go,
Sure.
but I don't see a face there.
I liked her. What's her name? Her name's Tracy Marks, I think.
Yeah.
she's got a good channel. I like her explorations of different, just psychology topics. But I've seen what is it? Psychology to Go. You said
Psych to Go.
Psych to Go. Yeah, I've seen some of their videos.
Yeah.
And it's like there will be channels like I love Wisecrack, and they have like an occasional. They have I'm blanking on her name now, but they have a female host, but not like the lion's share of the time, so it doesn't like fully count, I guess.
Yeah. Like I've seen girlfriend reviews. I've listened to a good amount of girlfriend reviews. And like Natalie, hey, Grace Randolph. Yeah, it's Grace Randolph. Forget it, like too similar in space.
Yeah,
the thumbnail.
yeah,
I'm talking specifically why they weren't on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Because I could have easily just slapped a girl in there. But I'm like, no, I want to be honest with myself here, and I was like, also I was thinking about it, and like most of the people who I watch regularly have come to me via recommendations.
Sure.
I don't like actively search.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, is this like an algorithm thing that about my demographic, or is it just I could put more of an effort in to find more female YouTubers? So
it's a little bit of both. 'Cause
recommend
you shape
more.
your algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. Recommend more. Internet Mom Ash. I don't know who that is. All right,
I'm
I gotta check out Internet Mom Ash.
just gonna keep a side tab off screen.
Let's see. I watch a lot of Natalie Gold. Oh, actually, I thought it was Aisley. I thought there was an S in there for Ashley Burden. Or is there no S there? She's got great reactions too.
Oh, and
Can't stand Natalie Gold. She's the shit.
And
she's awesome.
Oh, dude, love to Natalie Gold. Don't be trash talking Natalie Gold. I mean, shouts out to the homegirl, Mama's Geeky. You know,
Mama's Geeky.
big love for Mama's
Tessa,
Geeky.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to it.
yes, absolutely.
Let's get to it. I appreciate it. Say Alanda Parker. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna write that down. Holden Harden. Thank you.
Landa Parker.
I haven't seen Star Wars, girl. No. No.
Mm.
But who do you guys watch regularly? Let's hear it, guys. Who do you guys watch regularly? Star Wars girl. I don't know who that is. And Holden Harden. I'm writing them down. Alanda Parker. I want to get more acquainted because I've been wanting to check out more. I like expanding my palette here. So thank you guys for being here. Please leave a like, and let's get this show on the road here. So, John, let's just kick it off. Let's not bullshit around. Who would you say your favorite YouTube channel is of 2022?
Of 2022, I almost feel like we're going to come out with the same answer because there's one show I listen to above all others, both for just the joy, like, there's certain shows where, you're always listening to what's current, but you can go back and you can listen to some obscure episode just because you like the personality. And I think it would be Mr. Sunday.
Mr. Sunday movies?
I think Mr. Sunday is the one I go to the most, and I have just the most I wish I could kick it with these guys. Like Double Toasted is my all-timer because, they were Spill.com in high school. I remember they were like the first channel I ever started following and then tracked through their evolution and have never fallen off of. So I guess for all time's sake, I would say that. But for who really kind of jetted to the front of my consumption for 2022, I think it would definitely have to be Mr. Sunday.
That's funny because I'm thinking about the channels that I would often fluctuate between who is my favorite was Mr. Sunday Movies and Double Toasted. And I'm realizing you introduced me to both of them.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know of them until you introduced me to them a long time ago.
That's crazy.
And like I know I've introduced you to
Even
quite a
Mr.
bit.
Sunday? Really?
Yeah, I didn't watch Mr. Sunday movie, and then I felt that I can become a bit obsessive. So then I fall down a wormhole where I'm just like, now I'm only listening to like
Yeah.
this person and going years back. So
Yeah, totally.
there's so many. So yeah, I've like I constantly consume them. They're easily. I would edge out to weekly. It's funny because out of anyone, the only one on thumbnail that I'm like I legit know is Corey, but I didn't really get to know him until like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And so now we do talk, but yeah. And so I don't think he'd be watching this live stream anyway. But yeah, but no,
He's gonna
it's
be
like,
super chatting.
sometimes it's either like it's that kind of. It's like when you ask me what my favorite movie is, Terminator 2 or Matrix. Sometimes I switch. Right now, in this moment in time, if I'm being honest with myself, it's like I'm pretty addicted to like Mr. Sunday movie because I think what both of those channels provide me with is the feeling that sometimes people have said here, because I was kind of honest about this on Twitter, is before doing YouTube, we weren't really. I personally didn't watch YouTube before we did YouTube. Like I was just looking for a way to like, is there a way to like do movie reviews and get paid for it? Because that's what I really just wanted to do, was just review movies and get paid for it. And because I just wanted to quit my job. And so I didn't even know that you could like make a good living off of you. I didn't know any of that, so I didn't watch any YouTubers. So it was through the journey of doing YouTube where I started finding more people. And so sometimes we would get comments of, people being like, "Oh, you guys are good escapism. Yeah, you guys make me feel really happy. Help me out with my depression." Shit like that. That sometimes people say to us that I have a hard time uh, buying into or subscribing to, like accepting that. And I didn't quite really generate those feelings until those channels, when I was like, oh, this is what that feeling is like.
This is like
Yeah.
hanging out with a buddy and just listening to. It's like joining in a chat about a movie you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, where I'm like, I did not know that feeling until them.
Yeah.
Basically, because I was like, I watched like a lot of Jeremy Jahns. I still do, and
Yeah.
we've met him a few times, and he's an insanely nice guy in person. He's really
Too
funny,
nice.
very eccentric personality.
Yes, yeah.
You
He's a
think he's got a lot of
character.
energy in his
He's a
videos.
cat.
He's an eccentric guy, and he's about as like he's even, I think he's even bigger in person than he is in on his videos.
Oh sure.
And
Get him talking about Cosmos or something like that.
yeah, he's the kind of guy who you could like just shoot the shit with about a bunch of random stuff.
Yes.
He's a fantastic guy to talk to. But it was when I was like, oh, I'm really binging a lot of Double Toasted and Mr. Sunday movies, and I'm like, I'm wishing I was there in the room with them. I'm wishing I was hanging out with
Wanna
them.
join
or
the banter.
I'm having a little bit of difficult time right now, and I'm listening to them, and I'm feeling good now. So yeah, they're easily my favorites. I would say. So yeah, we got a couple of super chats. I want to make sure I got like a few hours of editing to do today, so gonna try to keep this live stream a tad bit on track. But I'm also, as I'm talking, I'm also reading the chat that is on screen.
Yeah.
Please leave a like if you are here, even if you're going to be here for like a minute. Please leave a like.
Leave a like.
And also, if you're also here, what I wanted to mention too was, we can just pull it up on the actual chat, can we?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm making sure that the chat goes all the way back to the first one.
I wanted to mention that this is important. I'm going to do a little short about it tomorrow. That for the 300 people that are here, John and I are not going to be covering The Last of Us together. So here's what we're going to be doing. Because I've played the games both times, 2 times each. I love them, and I wanted to experience it as a gamer fan, and especially with the commentary and perspective. So I'm covering it with Andrew Gordon, who I've obsessively talked about the game with. John is going to be covering it with Tara Erickson, because she was the only other person I could find who is familiar,
Sterling endorsement.
who also has not played the game. As I was like, it would be fun to get 2 different kinds of reactions here.
I'm excited.
Because I was like, all right, if I'm in the same video with John, I'd definitely be like really mincing my commentary, and I'd be saying a lot of stuff where John would be like, oh, Okay.
I
Or
guess I guess
maybe,
something's
like,
coming.
why is
Jeez.
Greg reacting to that? I don't understand.
Yeah.
You know? So I didn't want. So it was like it would be cool to have two different kinds of reactions on this channel. So there's going to be they're going to be separated, and John's going to be doing them where it's like the person who hasn't played the game, people who haven't played the game, and then the people who have played the game. But I'm excited for it. I'm the most anticipated show of the year, and it's January.
Yeah, right. Isn't that nice? January is shaping up to be a thick month with Megan and now
Yeah.
Last of Us. Like,
So we got Mr. Gomez. Thank you for the super chat, buddy.
yeah.
Best YouTubers of 2022. Easy answer. Real rejects.
Nah.
I don't think so, but appreciate that. Thank you.
Nah.
That's very, very kind of you. It's very sweet of you. Thank you for saying that.
2021 was the peak. All that Spider-Man No Way Home coverage. Yeah.
Chris Stuckman, I think, is another fantastic movie reviewer. There's a lot of people that. It's the funny thing is I've got to know a lot of people. You know, I know John Campea could be of a controversial subject, but I love watching him.
Oh, he's so fun to watch.
He's so
yeah,
fun. I just love. I wanna be there in person when Campea is losing his shit. And I've told him this.
Yes.
Like, what is it going to take for me to get in front of you? And how can I
You
provoke
gotta be the cause of it.
I
yeah.
gotta provoke him in some way to just let out all his wrath.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
gotta
thing
do-
I'm really holding on to.
You got to do something like willfully stupid or something like that.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mr. Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Funny little gal reacts. I'm gonna write that down. I don't know who that is.
Ooh, this is good. Load us up. Load us up. And then in the 2023 retrospective will be only women on the thumbnail.
Might as well.
Yeah. Yes. And then recommend your favorite child YouTubers because that won't get difficult.
Let's go back. Let's catch it. Elon's Musk.
Oh,
I
goody.
like that
I wanna
name.
smell
Thank you.
that.
Oh, I don't know what any. Oh, I know CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla is a wonderful channel.
Coffeezilla, sure. Yeah.
I don't know these other ones. Thanks for
Ooh.
the super chat.
Top 5 channels of 2022. Number 1 is Kane Pixels.
What is Kane Pixels?
Number 2, it's Kane Hodders.
John, quickly theorize for 10 seconds what each one of these channels is.
All right, Kane Pixels is a retelling of the Cain and Abel story, but in 8-bit animation.
Boys Verts is about boys who are perverts.
Yes, definitely. Maxor is a guy named Max who lives at the Luxor in Vegas, and he just vlogs his life.
Wendy Goon is about witchcraft.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely.
You got a wide variety there
You have
of
a very
channels that you
interesting
really
range of
love.
interests.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm going to screenshot this. So we can check them all out.
You know, we got Ryan George in the thumbnail. I want to make sure we shout everyone on this thumbnail.
Yes.
Because I know what happens on the playbacks. People are like, when do they talk about this guy? Ryan George is, to me, a massive inspiration for the possibilities on YouTube. What he managed to, I haven't talked to this person in ages, but a person I brought on before, Casey Spivey, I was trying to recall her name. I was like, it's not Kevin Spacey. Casey Spivey. She used to work at Screen Rant. She said Ryan George mentored her and that he's a really incredible, helpful guy. And seeing what he did with pitch meetings and how influential that's become, and how I've heard other people talk about. In a lot of ways, he not to, as I know some people are screen junkies too, not to slight screen junkies, but in a lot of ways, I feel like the void that CinemaSins and honest trailers for a lot of people still fills, and at one point completely filled. I really feel like pitch meeting has really filled that right now. Where now I'll watch it, and even from my end, I will find myself thinking at times. This is when Ryan George is going to say super easy, barely an inconvenience. This is what he's going to point out. Sometimes I see things in that lens where, like, I remember the Russo brothers, them talking about when crafting Winter Soldier, they spoke about how they wanted to make it honest trailers proof. And I really do feel like with pitch meeting,
You make it pitch proof.
you're going to want to make it pitch meeting proof now.
Yeah.
And on top of that, how he managed to then grow his own channel, a lot of people try to branch out and do their own thing or do something separate, and how Ryan George managed to create his own channel that is now massive, and every video he does extremely well, and it's not pitch meeting. It's a great transition if you love pitch meeting and then you want to see his other stuff, because it's still in the same style, but it's not the same concepts. And I think that's really, really impressive and inspiring to see someone be able to, because I always talk about if you want to start doing other things, you got to transition into it instead of major swings. And to me, he did a masterful transition, you
Mhm.
know, to be able to keep pitch meeting going and to be able to do his own content as well.
Yeah, like oh my goodness, I wish I had, and two, I mean, I can see how continually doing the same show might get tedious, but at the same time, I feel like there's just I hesitate to say anything is like the perfect take because as we've seen, like, things have, their peak lifespan and then they, persist and they maintain. But like, yeah, it's like you said that void that Cinema Sins and Honest Trailers used to fill solely. I could see Pitch Meeting kind of filling forever because there's something so good natured about what he does. Like, even though he's pointing, and not to suggest that like Honest Trailers at least is not good natured, but there's something especially kind of fun about the way he's poking at these movies and pointing out the holes. And so, some movies lend themselves better than others, but I feel like, yeah, making yourself pitch proof is kind of a funny thing that a lot of filmmakers probably are kind of doing right now. And I appreciate that he's not, at least in doing his thing, it's never mean or like really dismissive of whatever's at hand, and I think that's a nice thing.
Let's see here. Ooga Booga. I don't know who that is.
Ooh. Oh,
Double
also,
Toasted does have the best bad movie reviews.
oh, I love stuff like that.
You know who I really do like? Who he's so cynical, and I think sometimes we put out people who are like they're too cynical for me. Sometimes they'll shout people out,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
YMS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said cynical. I was like, it must be.
he I think he is. I think he's hysterical. Like I'm never upset at what he. I think that's the thing is as much as people often credit us with trying to be more optimistic in our takes as often as we can. Um, I love some of these like very cynical like takes that people have. I don't like wrathful shit. I don't like where you're like, how can I get mad at the woke mob or some shit? Yeah, or people like obviously like, what little thing can I nitpick here? Oh, I'm gonna make a whole video about that and
Yeah.
capitalize off rage. Like that is not the thing I'm a fan of. But if you're doing like a full video review, like his Lion King review
Oh my
or the
God.
countless reviews he's done, I
Saga.
think he's I think he's a really funny guy.
Yeah, I do too. He's got the right pitch for his cynicism
Yeah.
for me, where I know half the time I'm probably not going to share the opinion, and I'll probably be like, I wouldn't go that hard on whoever
Yes.
it is. But there's something that's a hard kind of humor for me to really click on, and I really click on YMS videos, and I think it's he's usually not talking to you as if you also think it's stupid. It just sounds like he's sharing, his dismay with whatever he's taking in, if it happens to be a negative review. Whereas there are people like I've never really gotten into Doug Walker's stuff, like is he Angry Video Game Nerd? Like Doug Walker is a guy who like always talks to me like I think whatever he thinks is stupid also is stupid, and oftentimes I don't. And so like that's the key. Is like with YMS, I'm like, yeah, we don't have to agree, and it doesn't seem like you even care if I do agree.
You're talking about Nostalgia Critic?
Nostalgia Critic. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
Sorry,
uh-huh.
not Angry Video Game Nerd. Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, it's like I've always found that barrier of like,
Mm.
I can tell that you think I also think this is stupid, and I might not.
Yeah.
And that's the barrier that YMS doesn't present me with. And yeah, I could listen to him trash movies all day or love movies. Like it's always a very rewarding thing when Adam's actually like, I kind of like this. Wasn't that bad? I'm giving it a 7, closer to an 8 than a 6.
John's reactions will be on this channel. Don't worry. Cruz Rivera, I appreciate the super chat, but why'd you
Hey.
redact that message? Was it
Yeah.
a hateful comment?
Yeah, or
Bring it
did you,
back.
or did you reconsider your love of whatever channel it was? Cody Castillo shouts out one Omni Media. What's up?
Omni Media's a shit. I got another reaction plan to do with him.
Oh, look out! Cosmonaut Variety Hour, Nerdy Wave. Good shout out. He's in the thumbnail. You turned me on to Cosmonaut.
Cosmonaut. He's some people could think he even did a video that was about like, is he a contrarian?
Yeah.
I think in some ways, sure, maybe, but not really.
He doesn't come across that way.
I think his videos are because I believe he edits those himself, and I think they're wonderfully edited with the best amount. He's got such a great balance of. It never feels like he's trying too hard to be funny.
Yeah.
They're so thoughtful. They're more thoughtful than I think people give him credit for, because they're insightful yet they're consistently funny, and he puts so much effort into the editing. Like there's a lot of people where I'll just Because even for like, it's funny with like Mr. Sunday Movies, to make a little comparison. I'll listen to the Weekly Planet podcast, and then sometimes I'll watch when they isolate a segment from their Weekly Planet, and then they make a video out of it, like a 13-minute video out of their podcast.
Like a caravan of garbage.
Yeah, like a caravan of garbage or something. And then you go back and watch the editing of it because I'm like, all right, even though I've already heard it, I want to go back and watch the video because the same way how I apply with Mr. Sunday Movies, let's say the same thing in Cosmonaut Variety Hour, is that part of the voice of it is the editing and the inserts and all those little nitbits that they do. I think are so good. And Cosmonaut is someone who I'm very, very impressed by. Like a lot of these people who I love, I think I have that feeling. I'm not worthy. I'm not. I have that constantly. Like, I'm not worthy to talk to you. And Cosmonaut definitely provides that feeling to me.
Sure.
These videos, because he deals with so much getting blocks and everything like that, which is a real bummer. But he'll take a while to put a video together. But whenever they come out, I tend to prioritize. Like, I'm going to get around to this video today. I will get around to Cosmonaut Variety Hours video.
Yeah, of course. That's good. That's nice.
And he can be a little bit cynical too, but he's just not afraid to go against the noise. I love how honest he sounds. He seems like a very, very honest guy.
Somebody said my opinions are confusing. I would like to know how.
Might be talking about Campia.
John Campia. Look at Tobey Maguire's junk. Cruz Rivera. There we go, Cruz. There you go. Do you think you'll ever interview Marcus from Cosmonaut Variety Hour or any of the Red Letter Media guys? I guess Marcus would be much more likely. I feel like Red Letter Media would not deign to step down into our arena. I don't think, I think we both have a mutual admiration and love for Red Letter Media, whilst also recognizing that we probably are not the kind of content they would respect.
I really think Red Letter Media would dislike us.
Yes.
Someone said, I put out, because I did like a community post day of a bunch of YouTubers that just recommending videos. I did like 13 posts in a day. And I know I upset some people with doing that, which is funny to upset people with it as if I'm like directly text messaging them.
Yeah,
someone tweeted that.
Tweet as you please.
I unsubscribed because it kept popping up in my feed. And I was like, all right. Well,
follow more people, I guess.
Unless they were, I didn't mean to. I like if I was like directly texting you and I won't stop it, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you have text notifications for every Twitter you follow, then maybe that's a problem.
But now I was on the community post and someone said, I don't know how it sounded like a joke, but maybe it's true. Of like I talked to them. Yeah, Mike doesn't like you guys or whatever. But to me, it's like I've always suspected that if they ever once came across our channel, that they would not like our channel.
Sure.
However, I have had the times where, like the Plinkett reviews, which are don't come out that often, are brilliant. They're brilliant to me.
Mm-hmm.
The Nerd Crew videos are hysterical. They're hysterical.
Very cool.
Yeah. Like we once did a Schmodown intro that was all in tribute to them because we love them. Like I can't deny it. It's the weirdest. I don't have that with any other YouTube channel. I'm more than confident that if they came across our channel, they would probably hate our channel.
I still want to meet them.
I love their channel.
And every time they drop a video, I get excited.
Yeah.
They just put out that 2022 catch-up or whatever, and I was like, and they post, whenever. It doesn't seem like they are bound to a very strict posting schedule, so it's always a bit of a treat when one pops up because it could be a couple weeks,
Yes.
And yeah, like even if there another one where it's like even if I don't always agree with the take, I love the rapport, like especially between Mike and Jay. But when Rich shows up and any of the other revolving door of contributors, even the Plinkettos and like the more deep cut, like like really bad movie deep dives and stuff like that. Like there's so many great shows on that channel.
They just got that sarcasm and dry humor that I just mesh with so well, and their editing style is different than that of most YouTubers, because it feels it's very conversational. Yet there's a lot of inserts and editing, but it's not like kinetic and snappy.
Yeah, it's a real discussion and a breakdown, and I think the way that they weave and it's not always there, but it's like the set keeps you within a certain realm of the fantasy of the lightning fast VCR repair. But sometimes I think they do a nice job of blending and weaving the narrative and the sketch aspect with just the discussion aspect. Yeah.
Carvante Caldwell, thank you for the super chat. He says
Cody Leach.
Cody Leach. And then moving on to Husker for Life 109, who also gave a super chat. Thank you. Cody Leach, Holden Harbin, Austin Burke, all great YouTubers. Okay. Cody Leach, there's been a shout out to one that he covered that I don't think got enough credit, but it was the one where I was like, okay, he's speaking my opinion. Like that is how I feel. And that was regarding the Dexter revival. That I watched his videos on that, and I thought they were excellent, and I full-heartedly agree with him every step of the way. I was on where I'm like, yeah, I'm on the same page with him on it. He's got a girl. He covered. Do you watch Cody Leach? He covers a lot of horror.
Yeah. Not as like frequently, but I definitely check out some of his stuff and too more so lately, trying to put my mind into that headspace because like horror is my favorite, and I would love to kind of increase my ability to, just engage in the genre, through this media as well. So yeah, definitely get some inspiration there.
Holden
and Austin Burke talks some horror too.
Austin Burke's a great YouTuber. Sean Chandler is another one. My dream would be to get Sean Chandler and Coin and move in a video together and have them do a list video together. That would be my ultimate dream. And Holden Harbin, I believe, he does a lot of those reactions where he has like my girlfriend watches, like he does his own first time watchings.
Sure.
But I believe he does. I've seen more thumbnails than I've actually seen the videos. Admittedly, I need to take some time to watch them. But yeah, he does a lot of like my girlfriend watches this for the first time.
Yeah, totally. Absolute.
I gotta check out this Wendigoon channel. There's a lot of love for him.
Yeah.
Dante is a sensation. Yeah, absolute sensation.
Dude, Dante is one of the OGs too.
It's a Primate, has good reactions. Ian says with the super chat. Thank you. I imagine it's a Primate. I'm writing a lot of these down. I preview a lot more.
Yeah,
I
was gonna say.
I preview. I'm a lot like you guys when it comes to watch time, where I'm like, I'm gonna give a few minutes of this. Nope, clicking off. But then I eventually come back around.
Oh yeah, I'm always like, I go watch the full video. If there's an ad, I'll let it play.
Stormy Wood says, I
Always try to pay
adore
it
the
forward.
World Girls and Geek Buddies. Subscribe to the World Girls, people.
Shouts out to the World Girls. Dude.
I don't know the Geek Buddies.
Check out that black phone reaction. Yeah, the Geek Buddies. That sounds like a fun. That reminds me of a SpongeBob joke. Actually, I'm writing. I think we're both taking all of these.
I'm down.
Oh yeah.
We only got one mouse, John. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. We got this.
Righteous Rob, thank you for the super chat, buds.
Hey, I highly recommend.
Super chat. There's no button. Why can't I hear things?
There you go. I highly recommend you watch or react to Destiny. He is a gamer and a YouTube debater.
What? That sounds fun.
Is he a master at debating?
We don't need to react to everything. I'll watch. I'll probably watch
React to all this content.
Yeah.
Imagine if this was a live reaction where everybody could just submit a video. That would be chaos.
We did it once.
We did. It was
that was
you can't
not
see that
easy
now.
to manage.
Yeah. I don't know if it's live video.
And it got blocked while we were live. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a difficult task, admittedly.
Cody Castillo shouts some love out for John Roca. Film Punch.
Okay. Blind Wave is pinnacle for TV show reactions.
Oh,
I must say, they got great movie
must say.
reactions, but TV reactions they are kings.
Dead Meat too. Shouts out. Definitely be taking some kill counts in.
Dead Meat James, we met when we went to go do a thing for the Nun in Mexico, and so we got to really know him before we got to really know his content.
Yeah.
And I've never quite had an inverse where I've really gotten to know this guy before I know his content.
And I hate his content.
And then the next time I see him, I'm like, I've seen so much of your content that I forgot what it's like to know you as a friend now.
Okay.
That I'm now nervous talking to you.
Yeah, totally.
And it's still that way for me with Dead Meat James.
Yeah.
It's still that way. Like we've been to a couple of things he's held together, and my wife got along with him wonderfully.
Yes.
They talked a bunch about wrestling, and he pulled off the impossible, and he was a big saving grace, I think, for the channel. In terms of inspiring me to take a better lead on the reins here, because when I met him, it was the time of this time of adpocalypse when limited ads were introduced, and then everything in this channel just tanked for like a year. It was really strong tank for a year, and I found out that he started his channel in that year and got 1 million subscribers, and it was doing all the kind of content YouTube does not like.
Yeah. Yeah, violent, copyright-based stuff.
And I'll never forget the feeling that he left me with was just not getting consumed with comparing yourself to others and just doing what you love to do and tending to what you got to handle.
Well, I feel like
and that never left me. And so it wasn't necessarily like I saw his content, I wanted to do that. It was who he was as a person that really inspired me.
yeah.
So, and I think, and the next time I saw him, I told him about that because like the channel was then on a big swing up again, and I was like, "Thank you," because if it wasn't for meeting him, I wouldn't have had that emotional thrust to wanna like, all right, I need to change my attitude. They say for things to change, you have to change, and then for me, I was like, I need to change the way I think. So
I can change. You can change.
I can sense. Everyone can sense, includes you commies. God damn it.
Die for Drago.
That's what Sylvester Stallone did on that recut of Rocky IV. He ended it with, you commie bastards.
Even you commie bastards can change.
And everyone just slowly stopped clapping.
If he dies, we killed him.
Film punch. Take it away, Wani.
Been watching you guys for 7 years.
Wow, really? Thank you.
Yeah. So you're the GOAT. That is a GOAT. Thank you. A few you didn't mention, which we intentionally didn't, to leave you room. Microwave Society.
To hell with them.
To hell with them. Blind Wave. Screw them. Yeah. Razzle. Pretty much it. Listen. Let me explain.
I actually watched quite a bit of Let Me Explain.
Love LME. P.S.
Let Me Explain really helps out with when I'm like, what the hell happened in this season? I got to react to this next season.
Yeah. Good combination review and breakdown from LME.
Yeah.
Really I really do enjoy his stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah. Like there are certain times where I know I can't watch the video until I've seen the movie. and those times, it's one of those channels where I'm like, damn. I wish I was caught up enough to watch this.
I don't know Razzle, but I'm seeing a lot of love for Razzle in the chat.
And also,
I don't know Razzle.
Congratulations too. P.S. I started doing YouTube regularly in 2022, so you are one of the best YouTubers of 2022. Film Punch.
Thank you. Don't know Darren Watkins. $3.7 million each for you guys to not watch Avengers, King Dynasty, and Secret Wars. Would you take the deal? Yes.
Sure. Oh,
yes.
For 3.7 million?
People could call us sellouts, and I would be like,
yep.
I have $3.7 million.
You be offered that opportunity and not try to avoid King Dynasty.
I would gladly have that reputation.
Yeah.
I could retire. Like, what do you expect from me at that point?
How did you make your fortune? A literal modicum of self-control.
Invest that money in real estate.
Yeah. I could change my entire existence 5 times over. Yeah. Probably more than 5, 100 times over.
Who wouldn't? No one would ever offer that. But who wouldn't?
Yeah, that's not selling out.
I'm surprised Natalie Gold does not have 1 million subs. She really deserves it. I think CinemaSins is still pretty good. Husker for Life 109. Comics Explained is another great channel.
Sure.
That they are.
Shouts out to Comixology as well.
Comixology is a great one.
Yeah. What is her name? Oh, there's a. Hold on, I'll find it.
Who else is in that thumbnail, John, that we have not talked about?
Let's see.
Talked about Cosmonaut, Red Letter, Mr. Sun. I think we talked about everyone.
I think we have, right?
Now we can just talk about whatever we want. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Got it out of the way.
Yeah, we got them all. We got
right.
them all. We talked about Jeremy Jones.
Struggle Nation, of course we love Struggle Nation.
Yeah.
I've had one of those guys on here a few times, haven't I?
Yeah.
We text once in a while, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Bring him back.
I don't know.
Get him to move here.
I just realized Mr. Sunday Movies and Double Toasted are my favorite channels. So it's either I love the whitest guys or the blackest guys.
Nothing in the middle.
There's nothing in the middle.
Well, I mean, Marcus is kind of light-skinned, so I guess you could argue that he's kind of in the middle.
Is Ryan George kind of Asian? I can't tell. He looks like he's a little Asian.
He could be. He could be a little multi-ethnic, yeah. That would be more interesting.
I want to start leading with the fact that I'm Filipino.
You should. Every video should start with Pinoy pride.
I need to continue God of War Ragnarok. It's really easy there's a reason I don't do gaming videos because I can get so into gaming and then I'm like, I've spent too much time gaming. I need to focus back on editing or my writing.
Yeah.
And then, so something because I can get like when I was replaying The Last of Us in the middle of last year, I was like, I didn't do anything else. If I wasn't filming or editing, I was like, I was just only playing The Last of Us and losing a lot of sleep to playing The Last of Us. It could be really, really bad for me.
Aggressive Comics with an X. She hasn't posted in a while, but I really liked her reviews and stuff like that. She would do a lot of movie-based content as well as like comic stuff. But yeah, I liked her stuff a lot. So check her out. Give her old videos some love.
Brandon Hogg. Thank you, Brandon. Braden, sorry. Seen a few of his videos before the years, but I really fell in love with Adam Savage's content last year, as well as you guys too. Well, thank you.
From Mythbusters, Adam Savage?
Adam Savage.
I used to watch a lot of Mythbusters, and so I feel like he's guested on Corridor Crew a couple times for like VFX Artists React, I think, or else it was stunts. But yeah, I'll have to check that out because I love Adam. I've loved Adam Savage in the past, and I think I should continue to.
Corridor Crew.
Corridor Crew.
Whoa.
Jamini Man. We met them at Jamini Man.
Jamini, that's right. Yeah. They are something else.
Yes.
They are not like they're in some other higher tier category than a YouTube channel to me.
Because they seem like a professional effects studio too.
Yeah, and I love that. Sure, they can get on like real mainstream celebrities once in a while, like a Seth Rogen. But the way they've been able to shine a spotlight on visual effects artists who often don't get the spotlight, is mind-blowing. It's mind-boggling to me, and I really feel like they're going to have a very flourishing career in actual filmmaking.
Oh, sure.
So they really seem like there's some, because I think they can graduate, like they can have a whole new what I'm trying to get at is they can have a whole new on-camera Corridor Crew at one point while they're doing bigger movies.
Yeah.
They can have different people who are on camera. They're in some other next level tier that's somewhere between YouTube and, because I know they're not quite there yet with the mainstream filmmaking, but I already feel that way with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, and just today, in fact, they put up a video earlier today where one of the guys, they made a point of being like, Ren is out sick. I forget what his name. Somebody's filling in, and he's the only one who's actually worked on professional projects. And I was like, really? That blows my mind, though.
I think they all will, though. And,
but
the platform they give is a very generous one too, and their videos take so much work.
Yeah. Well, and I remember like being a little mind blown because we met the guy who supervised Spider-Man: No Way Home's effects. And then he wound up on the couch, and I was like, I was just talking to that guy. And he just looked like a guy, like he was, like you wouldn't necessarily know. And I think, yeah, it's cool. It's like people you wouldn't necessarily suspect or who wouldn't get the spotlight then can. And two, I mean, shouts out to their other videos as well, because I do like more than just the VFX Artist React series. I feel like that's probably easily their most notable and easy to point at thing. But like when they're doing render challenges or trying to, do some kind of retake on a movie and make it more violent. Like there's so many different cool ideas they have that I love that they apply their like huge wealth of skill to. Yeah. Good craft channel.
Fictional Darling.
Ooh.
A lot of these like female YouTubers, lady YouTubers. So I was a female. Lady YouTubers. Are they on camera or voice over? I wonder that.
ZZZ Day 5.
Star Wars guy. I'm seeing a lot of love for that.
What would a Better Call Saul reaction even be like?
People do it. Blind Wave has done it.
Really? All right, I'm doing it tonight.
Do it.
All of it. I mean, that's definitely a show I'm going to comprehensively sit down and watch.
I do want to. I've been meaning to get in touch with Eric from Blind Wave to see a little bit more about how their operation runs. Because I'm under the impression that they just sort of film and they have someone do the thumbnail and someone do the editing and stuff. And I'm curious to know how the full production goes with them.
Yeah. It's probably much more complicated than it appears from the outside.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course. I mean, that's kind of the thing with our stuff too.
Yeah.
Except
It's the
we don't
whole-
really have it like that, right?
half the point of YouTube is to make things look effortless.
Villains Fuso and Jordan Fringe. Damn, you guys watch a. It's kind of cool getting. I mean, having people show up here, even and it's not like sometimes you go on other people's lives and there's like thousands of people watching. But when it's a topic like this, we always expect like, yeah, I'll be like 200 to 400 people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to actually get an idea of like what you guys watch too.
I want to shout
Sometimes
out.
those algorithms. Sometimes you get these analytic shit in your YouTube or like your audience also watches these guys, but then you guys name off all these people. Like I've never even heard of these people.
Yes.
I
I want to shout out. There's a guy who I saw do stand-up comedy. I happened upon a stand-up show because I went at the recommendation of a mutual friend of ours, and I wound up seeing just amid the night's run this guy called Tony Baker. And then years later discovered he had a YouTube channel where he does a lot of different things, but also reviews. And I think his reviews are also hilarious. Like his stand-up comedy, if you ever get a chance to see him live, go. But look up Tony Baker on YouTube and social media because he does a lot of funny stuff, but I love his movie reviews. Like he's got a great blend, kind of like Double Toasted, where it's like a great conversational, like, he's got that stand-up kind of, humorous air throughout, but also like, good perspective, solid takes. Even if I don't agree with him, I'm always interested to hear what he has to say, and I'm always typically laughing my ass off. So get the pistol. Go check out Tony Baker.
I feel like we fell behind here on the chats, John.
It's okay. We have the super chat window as well. We
Where
have,
is it? Right there?
yeah. There we go. I'll just do a refresh. Dooba-dooba-doop-bop-bop. Yeah. So many good YouTubers out there. It's nice to see the love.
There's too many. They need to be stopped.
There needs to be a quote. Sometimes I do get unreasonably paranoid that we'll just like, I'm just like, YouTube is just like an ever expanding archive. So like there have to just be more and more servers for all this, right?
Yeah.
Will we run out of space, or will we get to a point where there's like a critical mass and like things melt down? Okay. Elon's Musk.
No.
No.
No. Oh yeah, we
Right.
need to play some catch up here really quick, guys.
Definitely.
We went on too much of our
Okay.
own tangents here.
I think we're at Lit Fuse because we got Bryden Hog. We did Comics Explained, yeah.
Where are we?
Lit Fuse right here.
All right, John.
Let's do
Do the thing you do, John. We need to play some quick catch up here, then we'll bring back the chat.
Oh no! Well, we know who to go to. I'm going to destroy everything by maximizing
All
the
right.
size here. That's the price we pay.
Sometimes we talk a little too much about our own things that we want to talk about. In the meantime, I'll shout out some other channels.
Please.
Heroes Reforged is an amazing reaction
Oh
channel.
yes.
Out of the three of them, Adam is the one I definitely know best. I think he is a. They are all. Hector Navarro, I don't quite know that well. But every time I'm around him, I always
want to know Hector.
I do. He's
He
that guy.
seems so sweet.
He seems sweet, but I'm always a tad nervous around Hector.
Yeah, because he's got such clout.
Yeah.
It's weird. He has such an approachable, friendly, and enthusiastic quality, and yet I get nervous whenever I've seen him.
I'm very nervous around Hector Navarro. Every time I see him, he says hi to me, but I'm always like, I don't know how to just have a
How do I
conversation
just
with
be
you.
natural around you?
I feel like I'm overthinking how I talk.
How do I not feel like I'm looking miles up at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then sometimes I say that to people, like, I'm honestly nervous to talk to you. Like, sometimes I say that, and that helps.
sure.
But sometimes I say it, and I
Good
go, did I
icebreaker.
just put myself down? Like, I'm beneath this person?
You should be thanking yourself that you get to talk to me, Hector Navarro.
I do get in that headspace sometimes.
Well, it shouts out because anytime you see one of those remote collab split screens, Adam Hlavik was hugely instrumental in giving us the tools and resources to make those things possible.
True.
Because yeah, they had been doing that during the pandemic and everything, and yeah, they taught us what they know. Lit Fuse GD. Faves are Corey Kenshin, Eric Van,
Which is an anime channel.
okay, Eric Van Wilderman.
That's Wilder Valderrama's brother.
Cool, you guys.
Those
Burgers and
guys
Fries.
are the Burgers and Fries
Those five
channel.
guys, yeah. 3C Films, the
Um,
communist communist channel. 3CP Films.
channel, Communist Cooperation channel.
Yes, exactly. Grian, which is all Family Guy, Brian YouTube Proops, and Tech Source, which is all about nature vlogs. Yeah, definitely.
We have all. I don't know. We're writing all these down when we have all of them here. Like,
They're in an archive. I just
Yeah,
realized we
and
can
we can-
always refer to the super chat log.
because
That's good.
everyone in the chat in the super chats too has been referenced in the actual chat as well. Well, thank you for the recommendation, Mr. Domez. Oh my God, of course you mean they're kind of known. They're very known.
They're well known.
They're especially, I think, for a lot of the ones that have a bigger international reach. The normies, Mr. Dumbass, thank you for the super chat. The normies are great.
The normals.
I met a couple of them. They're amazing.
You're just a bunch of normals.
Supposed to have met up with them when they visited LA. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen due to the time. But I forget where they live. They live in like the Midwest somewhere, I think. It's like Ohio or Iowa.
in the most normal
I know
place. you could
Blind
think
Wave's
of.
like Ohio.
Yeah, they're in Ohio.
But yeah, the normies, I believe, are Midwest. I know Eric from Blind Wave has credited them as the best reaction channel.
Ooh, so you heard it.
And I said, "You
there.
son of a bitch! You never mentioned us."
Yeah. All this work for nothing.
Star Wars Explained, Molly, Sky Talkers. Yes.
Ooh.
Star Wars Explained is great, by the way. Thank you, Mr. Dumbass.
Every time I see Star Wars abbreviated as SW, I have to redirect my brain. Late Night Reactor. Love you guys. Love the trailer and theory reactions.
Appreciate it.
Love you.
Thank you, Late Night Reactor. What is your channel about, I wonder?
Only reacting to things that take place at night and only reacting to them shooting at night.
Trailer reactions are fun.
Yes.
I've gotten to the point now where it's like so much editing goes into the like shows and movie reactions. It's like if I'll give you an example. If something's like 80 minutes long, like a movie or something, that could take like me personally, that could take me like 5 to 6 hours to fully cut together. So with the trailer reactions, I'm like, you know what, you guys are getting this wrong.
Sure.
That's the new precedent for 2023.
It's either it's either a thick boy that gets a lot of attention, or it's a bite that's just a bite.
Yeah,
And it's no more or less than it needs to be.
And then those will get the most views, and people will say we put no effort. that's the way it goes. Neil Varma. I don't know breaking points.
Ooh.
But we do
know Perry.
We do know a Perry Nemiroff.
Love Perry. And
wonderful reviewer.
She has been popping off in the past year, especially. Like, in terms, if you want to talk like brass tacks YouTubers doing the best in 22 and beyond, I think Perry is killing it. Hosting live events and stuff. And
she's one of those people who seems like she was born for this.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. Big admiration for Perry.
Elon Musk back at it. My personal top 5 YouTube channels of all time. Penguin Zero, most critical.
Oh, I've seen Penguins. Yeah.
James Lee.
Okay. Don't know James Lee.
Wendigoon and Kane Pixels.
Dude, I know at least one of them. I've seen some.
We know one.
One.
We know one.
I've seen Penguins react to some wild stuff in the past.
James Lee.
Bruce Lee's other son.
He sounds like he would be the director of the trifecta of James Wan and Justin Lin and James
Lee.
Yeah.
the lesser known third of the whatever pack, whatever you want to call
the
that.
Asian directors in Hollywood.
There's got to be a Brat Pack rhyme that incorporates Asian culture. Leave it in the comments if it's not racist.
The Asian, I know, I sound like it's racist.
Yeah, it's a problem. Don't try too
Sometimes I use my Filipino blood as a way to think I could get away with too many of these jokes of funk.
Well, yeah.
Kane Pixels. Yeah, I want to super quick without wasting too much time. I want to super because Kane Pixels has been mentioned
come up
quite a bit here in the chat.
And I'm sure it's not the story of Kane and Abel told in
They got 2 million subs. I'm just going to subscribe to them right now and then put
your own person.
That way I just know.
Don't follow the crowd, G. Aditya Tripathi. I got to know your channel 3 years back through Jabby's channel at the time. I didn't know he even had a brother. Since then, I have been a subscriber and saw all your videos. I just love you both. John Achara. Love from India.
Ah, yes.
So it's a Real Rejects love plus Achara. which Achara is great. Female YouTubers. Let's do this. Love Achara.
Well, thank you.
Achara.
I'm always happy when we got people from other parts of this world who actually watch us. It's the most exciting thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's funny to me is most of our viewers are from New York, and we're in L.A., and I didn't know that till recently.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that gives us a certain level of East Coast cred. We could easily be like,
I'm walking in.
Yeah,
I'm reacting in.
I feel like New York state of mind is a little bit more like, if this reaction's not entertaining me, I'm gonna move on to the next one. You gotta do a good job, I don't got so much time. Whereas an LA reaction viewer is like, oh, see how this goes.
If I'm in a New Yorker with that accent, I'd be like, kind of annoying.
Just don't go to Long Island and you'll be fine. Mr. 47, 100. You keep it 100, my dude. I love you. I hope you're doing well.
Ooh, it's interesting. Thank you, Mr. 40. A new guy. It's fun bringing up Mr. Beast because there's a channel I do watch called The Cavernacle.
Oh, yes.
Who's a British dude who's constantly he talks a lot of like entertainment media and politics about it, and I think actually really enjoy his videos a lot.
Yeah.
And he like really doesn't like Mr. Beast. I find a lot of people who don't like Mr. Beast. Doesn't matter. Mr. Beast is one of the biggest he's the biggest YouTuber.
I think anytime the crux of most of your videos is obscene amounts of money, then I think people will just take issue.
It's like there's some bullshit thing about your philanthropy.
Yeah.
I feel like Mr. Beast, who just hit. With that being said, I thoroughly enjoy the hell out of Mr. Beast videos.
Sure.
They're just so tight.
They're tight. And he's got such enthusiasm.
Entertaining. And you know what? Once in a while, I do get emotional when you see the reactions to those. I think they're really fun, and they're crazy. They're crazy videos.
Sure.
That cost insane amounts of money, and he's always acting like he makes no money. But I'm like, you got to make some money.
You must.
You can't just be giving all this away.
Yeah, you're not. You cannot be Robin Hood outright.
This whole life is based on pleasing the algorithm. Yeah, I think I listened to his Joe Rogan interview, and his obsession with he has an obsessive way of thinking about things, and it was like a level of work ethic, because anyone who decides to make this their living does develop a bit of an obsession when you're branching off on your own, and because you kind of just have to. But his was like, that's a whole new level of obsession.
that is multi-million dollars obsession.
I do not know this level of obsession. That is because it was like, oh no, for me it's like, yeah, this is a massive chapter in my life, but I also have other things that I am trying to pursue as well. I am pursuing. They're doing good. Yeah, Mr. Beast is the shit.
Don't sell yourself short. You are pursuing.
Shut up, John.
Soon I will be choking on your dust.
Yeah.
Being Jammin' Sindalar. I love your little guitar playing profile pic.
Thanks for the contribution, buddy.
3C Films.
He's got one of the best movie news channels. I love them.
Big love to 3C. Channel Awesome.
I do know Channel Awesome.
Yeah. Channel Awesome's like a collective, right?
No. No?
Am I mistaken?
No,
or am I thinking of Channel 101?
Wait a minute, isn't Channel Awesome? Isn't that? Hold on a second.
Doug
that is Doug. Yeah,
Doug is involved with that. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, are they a collective? Because I've only seen them with Doug.
I might be. Yeah, then I might be wrong. I think I'm probably thinking of Channel 101.
Cosmonaut Variety Hour.
Cosmonaut Variety. Holden Hardman. A lot of shouts out for Holden Hardman. Natalie Gold. Ryan George. Sean Chandler.
If they get shouted out enough, I'm just subscribing, so that way I make sure I see their shit.
V Cunha. That's a cool name I've never heard before. And of course, The Real Rejects are my all-time favorite YouTube. Only say that if you mean it. Only if you mean it.
If they're here contributing, they must have some type of like for us.
Leave a like, by the way, even on a live stream. It helps out a lot.
Armando Rosas, thank you for the contribution here.
Aye.
I've met your boy Roshi.
What was it like?
Asshole.
No,
he's a great guy. I once had a big meeting with a bunch of reactors. It was a real big meeting where we're all collectively coming together, be like, there's something going on with the copyrights. I mean, it was a real serious talk where we were all trying to figure out what's going on. Your boy Roshi, he's killing it. He's really killing it. He should. There's sometimes you see things where you're like, their views are so big. Why? And people put so much weight and emphasis on subscriber count, when I'm like, oh, don't, your boy Roche, he's doing better than us. Sure, we technically have more subscribers, but he's undoubtedly doing better than us.
Sure.
And his videos are very entertaining. I watched some of his Wednesday reactions recently.
Oh, hey, I gotta
Yeah.
check those
I
out.
mean, it covers the anime a lot really well. Cobra Kai I haven't seen his Cobra Kai reactions.
Dude, that's exciting. When we catch up for season
But
6.
yes, if you haven't seen your boy Roshi, watch him. And if you do watch him, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because the dude, undoubtedly, if there is so much emphasis on subscriber count, he deserves 1 million subs.
Yeah. Kyle Kozaritz. Excellent YouTube channel. Defunct Land. Yes, cool shit. Check out the video on the Disney Channel theme.
What is that?
It's fantastic.
What's Defunct Land, John?
Defunct Land, they go back. If I'm thinking about the right one, I thought I might be confusing it with something that goes back for like old, like abandoned theme parks and stuff like that, or like things that were and are now not.
That are like Disney related. At least when scrolling through the videos.
Is it? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong
I mean,
thing.
you have already subscribed to them for us.
Okay, because I know I've
Yeah.
definitely seen some of their videos. It might be, yeah. Is it more about the media?
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I've seen some of their, like, here's this old, here's an old theme park they attempted and what it became later, and yeah, they do a lot of interesting stuff. I love stuff like that too. Like, I don't watch it always consistently, but I love things that are like, let's explore like this theme park that tried to be and was open for a few years and is now abandoned or something like that. Like,
I've also been getting into like, and I always forget the names of the channels, but I've been watching a lot of science shit lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. T Magic.
Vsauce, Michael here.
T Magic Infinity. Thank you, T Magic Infinity. Highly recommend you watch Greg Alba from Real Rejects. Him and John Humphrey are great. It's
Ooh.
all John.
It's all me.
all John.
Objectively, I built everything you see before
John,
you.
no, it's all everyone. John has a solo channel coming. It's to compete with Eric Voss's new channel.
I have a solo channel idea that is absolutely stupid, and I will make it one day.
What is it?
I'll only tell you the title.
What is it?
Corpse in 1,000 Houses.
Nice.
It's going to be good. I just want it to be an
Instant
oddity.
demonetization for talking about dead bodies.
I know, that's the problem. But I don't care. It'll be innocuous enough that I think I'll have a leg to stand on when it comes to protesting.
I support it.
Thank you. It'll happen. It's the kind of thing that should be very easy logistically.
Finally get rid of you.
Yes, this dumb 1,000
John
episode
wanted
concept.
to move on to do Corpse in 1,000 Houses, so
Yeah.
he's got to respect his decision.
And then after 1,000 episodes, I come crawling back.
Yeah.
I've got nothing. I finished it. The project is complete. I couldn't keep it forever.
Dan V900, thank you, Dan V900, for the super chats.
Ooh, comic pop.
I wonder what that's about.
Owen likes comics. And
I love
Caped
titles
Joel.
like
Caped Joel. I do. Yeah, these are all three like choice because Comic Pop is a good like brand name. It's good, solid.
Last Stand Media. Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Owen likes comics is like very absolutely what it is. And Caped Joel, I can see in my mind.
Oh, yes, I have seen these guys. I've seen Last Stand Media, at least. I don't know about the Comic Pop. I feel like I've seen Comic Pop, but Last Stand Media I'm familiar with.
Dude, these are all going to be new for me. Thank you. I love a new rec. I love discovery. Discovery. Righteous Rob sending out another super chat just to make sure you guys check out Destiny. He is a master debater and gamer.
You say that.
And his vids are very entertaining. His bout with red
I feel
pillars
like I
recently
know
is pretty
Destiny.
good. Oh, good. Is he taking on some red pillars over here? Let's do it. I wanna see that.
Yeah, okay. I'll subscribe to Destiny. Let's see how that goes. Like, I want to bring back the regular chat soon
Yeah.
because we're trying to play catch up here because we lost our spot.
Shouts out to
Took too much time.
Wisecrack too. I once saw Jared from Wisecrack at the mall, and then I saw Michael from Wisecrack in North Hollywood. So I keep seeing Wisecrack
Okay.
contribute.
Let's just try to bring it back now, John.
Okay.
What do I do?
First you will want to change the dimensions. Okay. Let's figure this out.
Because I think we've caught up.
Because changing the size will destroy everything, so we can't do that.
All right, let's do two more here, and then
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll watch some Destiny first.
Yes.
I don't know about reacting, but I'll watch some Destiny. I appreciate it, Righteous Rob.
I am
Thank
your
you.
density. Aditya Tripathi. You I think you would like to react to any Indian YouTuber, you should try Kari Minati Yalgar, who I definitely pronounced right. Song "The Story Behind This." The story behind this is he made a YouTube versus TikTok video, which was going to be the most liked YouTube video, but got deleted by YouTube, and this is his diss track about it.
Got deleted?
Dang.
Oh,
I bet that's a fiery diss.
YouTube is cracking down.
Dude, people got beef with the tube.
No, they're being. It's.
And they keep,
I asked about like who runs YouTube again. Like I don't know who runs YouTube.
especially lately, they keep having these things where it's like, hey guys, there's a bug or something, and your channels are all messed up now. And we're not going to really give you any insight on that. So hang tight.
But they're being very, very strict. Like things are just demonetized like crazy right now. Every one of these live streams goes through some battle.
Gets age restricted.
That's why we're watching our words a little bit.
Yes.
Snooper's going to. Well, appreciate the recommendation. We have this here now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is an archive.
Snooper's gonna snoop.
This is from Snoopers Gonna. This is from Snoopers Gonna Snoop. Your channel during the pandemic is one that really made me invest and go for it.
You guys got to see how close John is to this screen. And so, sometimes we read stuff, and I'm like, it must be because the angle John is coming from, where he's having a hard time.
Side eye.
And John is like this close to the screen, and he's like,
This screen is
I'm like,
so
you're
good.
right there.
I have such a weird relationship
still have
with
a
this
hard
screen.
time reading them.
This is a great ultra wide screen.
We got a screen.
But every
right? You guys
time I
can't see
engage with it,
It's-
it boggles my mind. I've tried editing on this screen, and I'm like, there's just so much. I just feel like I'm beholding a panorama. Let's take this from the top. This is from Snoopers Gonna Snoop, which is evident because you contributed. Your channel during the pandemic is one that that really made me invest. It's that straight eye down here keeps screwing me up. Is one that really made me invest and go for it, and I wouldn't be here without y'all. So thank you. Thank you.
No way.
That is the coolest, and I love your profile. Is that
All right,
I can't tell if
Snooper's
that's a
gonna
picture
snoop.
or a piece of artwork, but I love your profile.
I
pic
type in
together.
Snoopers. You're the first thing that pops up.
Snoopers gonna snoop.
All right, I have subscribed.
subbed?
It's you and your girlfriend. Who is this? This looks cool.
It's you and your boss.
It's your boss. Is this this is a sticky situation we've got you in here?
Yes.
Snoopers gonna snoop.
Which one of you is contributing?
All right, let's try to bring this back, John.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, we can do that. Okay.
All right, damn, we got the chat back.
We got the
All right.
chat back. Let's check the.
No,
got
we
the-
don't. We don't need you.
Chat back.
We don't need you.
Nah,
we should
really.
we should just bring you in the frame. Yeah.
We don't. We don't. We
No,
don't.
have we lost it?
We
Have we lost our spot?
We can adjust it. No, I think we can get back.
Oh, thank God.
perf! All right, I guess
Ah.
we'll just keep this size, and
I
I'll
got
scoot
it.
over here. Hold on, let me.
Can't just move this in a little more. No. What moves in?
Yes. Okay, you're good. You're fine. Yeah.
All
it's
right,
fine.
we're gonna figure
And
this
we're
out.
gonna center this in real time.
Yes.
In real, Tim.
Oh, we're gonna go so real time. I'm gonna lower this camera a tiny bit too.
Dude,
gonna
let's just reset the
Gonna
entire thing.
Slightly fix this whole frame,
All righty.
but we gotta be a little bit more efficient here with talking about. All right, slightly fixed. All right, cool.
We're decently centered.
All right, scoot you to the left a tad bit, John.
Yes.
Yes.
And at some point, we'll check the Streamlabs.
That's hurt. We don't have any Streamlabs, do we?
I don't know. We haven't checked.
Go refresh it while I catch up here. What have we missed here?
Keystroke commands.
It's probably Flev Doran with a bunch of $1.
Geekdom 101. Hey, Flev Doran with a couple $1.
I know how you roll, Flev. Thank
Love
you,
you,
buddy.
Flev. We'll get to you shortly, forthwith. Aisha
SS
Kenya.
Jutsu. I don't know who that is.
Ooh, let's do that. Let's check
Anime
'em out.
reaction. I don't watch that. Alana Pierce. How could I? That's who I should have put on. The I'm like, shit. I totally drew a blank there. I
Dude.
I totally watch Alana Pierce. I feel
feel
dumb
like
now. I should have put Alana Pierce on there.
All right. I'm getting her confused with a makeup artist.
No.
Is she a makeup artist?
You might have seen. She actually hosted the Cobra Kai Netflix
Okay. Sure.
cast. I mean, she's a lot of gaming and stuff.
Long Beach Griffies.
I've
Long-
not seen J3 Entertainment now.
Long Beach Griffey is very problematic, but also funny.
Dude,
funny.
I love Long Beach
Long
Griffey's
Beach Griffey
videos.
makes me laugh. And Caleb City is like the less problematic Long
The
Beach. Griffey.
PG-13 version.
Yes, Caleb City and Long Beach Griffey are both great.
Long Beach Griffey just doesn't give a shit, man.
Yes,
I don't know how his content survives on this platform.
I don't think does he post to YouTube anymore?
Does he?
I feel like he's kind.
Has he not posted in a while?
I don't think. I saw at one point him being like, I'm going to post stuff elsewhere or maybe on like a Patreon type of basis because YouTube is whack. But I don't know. I hope I'm wrong.
Jake Colby P, thank you, buddy. Big fans, guys. They're big fans, guys.
There's a big fan right up here.
Stuckman and Double Toasted are my faves. But
Dude.
also shout out to Austin Burke, underrated movie reviewer and funny guy. Check him out. I appreciate all the love Austin Burke's been getting in this chat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lovely. And that's
Absolutely.
a lovely like array because I feel like Stuckman and Double Toasted are like two ends of a spectrum. And then you have Austin Burke nicely occupying
Yeah, it was
the
fun watching
mid-range.
their interview together. Stuckman's, high energy delivery.
Focus.
And
Yes,
Double-
Stuckman just calm down. It's
It's-
the only note I ever have for that guy is just like slow
It's
it
like,
down.
I don't
dude.
like this hyper forced
I can
energy.
barely
Yeah.
hear what you're
You're
saying.
frustrating. Daisha always watching. Shouted you out in the beginning of this chat.
Hey,
The very beginning.
what's up?
Rebecca Fitz, and I appreciate these recommendations. Female reactors, there's a lot more love. Steffi.
From In My Humble Opinion.
I'm going to do a day where I shout out a shit ton of reactors and use all the subscribers.
Go watch these people instead. That's good. I love when people separate their names.
Steffi, this underrated one who deserves more love, who has like 920,000 subscribers.
You know.
What are you
Yeah. Well, I guess I thought In My Humble Opinion would bring it up, but you got it, so we're good.
doing? No, I don't think that's her. You got it, John.
Got it. We got it.
Maybe use your phone a little bit.
We did it.
Use
All right.
faster.
I'll use the phone.
Dan V900. Near mint condition for upcoming omnibuses? Why are we out of focus?
I
John?
don't know. I wonder if it's because of how far apart we are.
Is it focusing on like a face in the background?
It could be. It's hard to say. What's up, Watson? What's your favorite YouTuber? Come here, dude. Vsauce, Michael here. Love a good Vsauce video, even though. Oh, and hot
John,
ones.
let's condense this chat.
gotta-
How do we minimize this chat? We got to be closer to each other.
Yes. Well, we can do the warp thing, because you guys, this is behind the scenes live. We're gonna warp this chat a little bit so that it's like a little taller and skinnier. But now we can sit closer together and be in focus. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
we'll see.
I made a mistake of putting a Walter White face in the background, and this camera autofocuses on faces.
Hey, Watson, you like Walter White too?
Watson, come here, buddy.
Just Right is a great channel as well. Like a lot of Just Right videos.
We
Shouts
watch
out to them.
I was subscribed to CoffeeZilla. We're subscribed to CoffeeZilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dan V900 near mint condition for upcoming omnibuses. Ooh, for all you comic book readers out there.
We got to subscribe to Bad Met. Bad Mess is in the chat.
Oh, what it do? Hey, dude. Bad Medicine, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Damn, Bad Medicine. You're killing it.
Killing the gam.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw your Black Phone movie reaction.
Damn, that's a movie I still need to see.
You haven't seen Black Phone?
I got to sync up with your reaction and watch it.
You don't have to do that.
I'm
Just watch it
going
on
to
your
do it.
own.
No.
Yeah, no, yeah, guys. Subscribe to Bad Medicine. They're great.
Yeah.
4 dudes.
I
4
love dudes.
hot dudes.
I love dudes.
4 hot guys, man.
Clearly by the thumbnail, we
4
love
hot
dudes.
guys. Yeah.
Cinemassacre and
Oh,
AV.
God, so many of these names you guys are listing, I'm just like, shit, I know, I've
Cinema
definitely seen these
Massacre.
guys before. And there's also like other Cinemassacre. Oh yeah, they're a massive channel.
They're cinemassive.
There's other channels, like I watch a lot of video essays, and Watson, say hi to the chat.
Oh, who's your favorite YouTuber, Watson?
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
It's probably soothing cat music or like a video of a bird. Hey, Watson. Hey, buddy.
Alanda deserves more loves. Mac Murdoch. Mac, your friend Mac is here.
What it do, Macklin? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Oh, dude's killing it out there. Mac has so many talents.
You know, Wednesday was the first person in this chat to show up.
I know. I was so excited. Happy yesterday birthday or whatever month your Friday the 13th birthday is in.
Star Wars Explained, I think, is a wonderful channel. I like Star Wars Theory a lot too.
Mm. Oh, I saw that. I saw that like lovely comment you just left for
Yeah,
Star Wars.
definitely
Theory.
didn't get any negative comments back on that one.
Never, but I appreciate the like. That was like a real ass, thoughtful comment. Like I admire your outreach and your
I
enthusiasm.
like
for
a lot of
others.
people on this platform.
you do. There was a joke coming there and it just didn't materialize, so it just became a stutter.
The Big Llama Show. Just wanted to shout out that I'm a longtime fan. Way to shout yourself out. That's
Dude.
awesome to hear. That's great news.
Well
to
done.
As a result of watching your videos, it motivated me to start my own channel. Great job.
Yeah, go Big Llama.
That was the whole point of starting this channel. Was
Is
I
to
want other people
inspire.
to do their own channels as well.
Subscribe to the Big Llama.
More reaction channels, I say. No, congratulations. Keep it up. I really respect the Try Guys for navigating the scandal. Yeah, I saw a couple of the Try Guys at an event, and I didn't say shit.
You didn't try to
No,
talk.
I
to them?
didn't say anything to them.
Yeah.
I see it happens with me a lot. I see a lot of big YouTubers, and as much as I love like watching people, most of the time I don't approach people unless I'm like, I'm gonna really regret
I
this.
need to, even if it doesn't go unawkwardly.
Because I'm late to discover trying to get focused. I'm
Yeah,
late to discovering the Try Guys. I started following them shortly before the scandal took place with them. It was like not too long after I started following them, the scandal took place.
I've taken in bits of what the scandal is, and I still can't figure out if it was like a truly big deal or just a big deal in the bubble.
I don't remember exactly what it was. I didn't really follow too well.
He's cheating on his wife.
She and his wife with someone I think at the company.
Okay, that's not a good ethical line. The
John's saying that because he sleeps with every woman. That's why there's no more women on this channel.
That's right, man.
He just sleeps with all of them.
That's right.
That's
how we vet them. If you get along with me, you got a job.
You think me
Toots.
saying that would get John in trouble, but then more women
You
just
want to
start
be a star,
hitting
don't you?
us up to come on the channel.
You
more
wanna
like, hey,
be
so
a
is John
star.
needs someone to react with it. I'm
You
like,
gotta be willing.
leading to getting John more action for some reason.
This is my dating service. Absolutely. Chris Alires, or Aliers, or Aliers. The way John Campea has built his show and growth has been crazy lately. The way he breaks down movie franchise finances is crazy. Plus, I love his rage rants. Absolutely. Gotta love a good Campea rant.
No, Campy is a beast. Well deserved, man, because he always worked for like other people, and it seemed like he really found his best footing when he went solo.
Mm-hmm.
And
One of the few.
I've learned a lot from Campea, and I talked on the phone with him actually very recently. He's actually I like Campea. I like him. I want that to be said.
Going on record. Yeah, Campea is
No,
a
the
polarizing figure.
I know
but,
in the Twitter sphere he can be.
Sure.
I don't know as much about on YouTube, but I
He's-
know on the Twitter sphere he can be. But I'm like, he's always been nice to me. I don't know what
He's-
to tell you guys. He's always been a nice guy to me.
Yeah, he's done some things where I'm like, whoa, maybe not what I would have done, but also, yeah, like I definitely tune in and enjoy the show, the commentary.
This shit is. He always wanted to be the ESPN of movie news, and I feel
And
like
he does that.
I feel like he succeeded at that.
Yeah.
It is like
Absolutely.
so much emotion.
Mm-hmm.
I love that's why his rage stuff is great because I'm like, I've never seen him do this outside because he's a passionate speaker.
Sure.
Even in like one-on-one, he's a passionate speaker.
That's good. He inspires you, and then you feel like you're the only person in the room when he talks to you.
I feel like I know Internet Mom Ash. Jack
Ooh.
Septic Guy. We met him
Yeah.
once. I was nervous to meet him because I
That's-
definitely watch his videos. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been. I mean, he's huge anyway, but he seems like he's only getting huger.
Internet Mom Ash.
Mm-hmm. Star Wars Santa. That sounds like fun.
You know, Magic. Another good reactor. While we're on the subject of reactors, Magic Maggie.
Ooh,
She's a great one. Great reactor
Magic
too.
Maggie. That's a good name. Magic Maggie's Last Dance. Copper, what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to hop up behind the computer? No?
Tate at Alba.
At Alba. This
Tate
is only for
Phillips,
you.
let's go. Thanks, Bad Medicine.
Is Tully Phillips a Filipino creator or something? Is that why this is only for you?
Who's Tally Phillips?
I don't know. We got to find out. We got
Is it Tally Phillips? I don't know the names of the people at Bad Medicine. I feel bad. Let's see. I'm gonna look up Bad Medicine. I don't know the name.
Oh, damn. Shouts out. Who are the two guys? Damn. Oh, what's their channel called? The Normal Show? Is that what they're called? We were talking with them at Avatar, and I felt very embarrassed for not having a better lexicon of their videos. Two guys, brothers, both Asian.
Just the normal show? Just the normies?
Yeah, there you go. Just the normies, sure. Is it? I guess I would have gotten confused.
Oh
with the
shit! Wait,
norm.
now you got me confused.
Yeah.
Talked to them for like an hour.
Yeah.
No, I know them through the Warren.
Yeah. I've been listening to more of their stuff lately, which is why I
Not-
feel
not-
even
not-
worse.
Not just the Norman. Now you no, somehow you saying that made me forget. No, they're huge on TikTok. They
Yeah.
got like so many followers, millions and millions of followers, and they have a podcast here on YouTube.
We'll get there. We'll find it.
Oh my God, John, why'd you say that?
Is it like just the regular, just the average, just
Son of a bitch.
basic.
The two Asian guys.
The two Asian guys.
The brothers. They're amazing.
Watch
they're so nice.
the two Asian
They're
guys.
so great.
Yeah, they were so great.
They're so
and now I
great.
feel even worse.
Shit. Okay.
We'll get there. Righteous Rob with a great profile.
My
pic.
God. You are really insistent on this, buddy.
You love
Destiny
Batman.
versus Jesse Lee Peterson debate is iconic. Please react to it if you can or have the time. Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Well, I really appreciate that. I will at least probably you've been so insistent on it that I'll at least watch it at some point or listen to it.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm gonna like sit down and just watch a whole debate, but maybe depends how heated it gets.
Yeah.
Like that Kanye, all the Kanye and Pierce Morgan stuff.
Oh, fun.
Fantastic entertainment.
Fun shit. Oh, God.
I only watch Simon and VFX stuff. I came into your live stream to tell you.
Yeah, I don't watch anything you do unless it's those couple of Corridor Crew reactions from way back.
G. Colby P. Also, shout out to Cinema Therapy.
Ooh.
You know which? There's a lot of like you got channels like Screen Rant, Looper, What Culture, which is making the news lately for great things. I really love Cinefix a lot. I think it really feels like film school when I listen to them.
Ooh.
If you don't want to pay for masterclass, go watch them. Cinema Therapy.
We did cinema therapy once.
Oh, Therapist Reacts.
That's cool. Ooh, breaking down the psychology.
Oh, what a great idea.
All your fave characters.
Sorry, I can't see my patients today.
I got movies to watch.
I'm watching Up.
That's what I always wonder is when you see like Dr. Mike, I'm like, is Dr. Mike a doctor anymore or Legal? Does he like practice law anymore? He makes so many videos. I love a Legal video.
Well, I actually went to the therapy. What's the movie? The Gift.
The Gift
with Joel Edgerton
Yeah.
and Jason Bateman. I went to a therapist, and she had like a therapy company, like other therapists under her, and her house is where they actually shot The Gift, and she was the script doctor for The Gift to make sure it all psychologically lined up and was accurate to how this would play out.
That's cool.
And that's to me, that's like it's like when you hire. We just saw an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine that what are they called? Consultant.
Consultants,
Therapy
yeah.
consultant. Yeah.
Yeah, consulting producers.
Have not seen Pop Culture Detective.
Trash Taste Podcast.
I feel like I would
review.
love Cinema Therapy. I did not know this channel existed. I
Yeah.
feel like I would really love this. It's like
It's a perfect convergence.
the exact kind of thing I would absolutely adore.
Yeah. No, it's definitely gonna have to.
Therapists
binge
reacting to
some of that.
movies and shit. That sounds like really awesome. I feel like, especially from a writing perspective, I think you could learn so much.
And that's the version I am. There are a lot of like therapist or sociologist. Oh, dude, Mr. 47, Tony Baker is dope. There are a lot of people
Thanks, Pesto.
who do reacts to like people's mannerisms and stuff, and I get a little wary of those when it's like we're doing the Johnny Depp trial, we're breaking down every single facial tick. But in a movie setting, I think that's great. Like I would love to see that for a movie setting.
Harry Mack, freestyle rapper.
Ooh, who's the guy who does the Eminem? Does the Eminem?
Oh
impression.
yeah! Oh, he is so funny.
I could put an armbar in a parked car with an aardvark in a parked car.
He's like huge on TikTok and YouTube now.
Yeah, he's so funny.
I'll find his name.
Doing an Eminem voice. I can't do it. He gets the perfect like nasal.
You think he'd be the first one that pops up when you type in Eminem impression?
I know.
Little Windex.
Yeah.
Little Windex. If you guys haven't seen
His Eminem impressions.
those Eminem impressions are fucking top notch.
And they're
shit.
and the bars are good.
So
like
funny.
they're silly,
So
but they're
fucking
good.
funny. Yeah.
He's got it down to a science. Yeah.
This is who I think it is. Oh my
The
god.
John Flickinger,
Mothman.
the Flick Pick. Dude, shouts out to the Flick Pick. We
Shouts
watched
out to the
Flick.
Flick
We
Pick.
both watched Flick Pick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you didn't make the thumbnail.
Hung out with him quite a bit in
Zurich. Lucky
When
Ducks.
Screen Junkies was doing Screen Junkies Plus on a show, we talk to each other very, very once in a while because John Flickinger is always moving. I don't know what you were like a nomad. You're such a he's like a traveler. He's a wanderer, man. He's every like 3 months. I'm like he's packing up and moving.
It does seem like your life is in constant upheaval,
Yeah.
and you still maintain the buffest physique.
No,
which
he's
I am
great.
jealous of. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
I think he had some of the best edited movie reviews too. I love your just out of the theater reviews as well.
Yeah. Even when I don't agree, I love how matter of fact and straight you are with stuff. Yeah.
Send me some dick pics. Adventures in Lauren
Dick
Land. thanks, John, for popping in here, man. Got a little bit nervous. I was like, oh my
Anytime.
god! I was like,
Anytime.
I saw his face. I'm like, let's flick
I
face.
know those 3D glasses.
Mr. Flickinger. When's he doing a live stream? I watch a lot of your playbacks and your live streams. Adventures in Lauren Land. Just hopped on and don't know if you mentioned them already. My God, Bad Medicine is taking over this live stream.
Medicine.
They are former. I didn't know this about them. This live stream has been about learning about them.
Goody.
They are former wrestlers, bodybuilders from Wisconsin, and watching them become fantasy nerds has been highly enjoyable.
That is awesome.
I think we gotta collaborate with Bad Medicine.
Yeah.
They're even in our chat. That's insane.
They should help me get in shape.
Yeah. And John Flickinger.
Yep.
Yeah.
The both of you guys just hit me up afterwards and set me up with a workout regimen, so I'm not always staring at these reactions going, my damn belly's back.
Cosmonaut Variety Hour is a great YouTube. Damn, Bad Medicine.
Dude.
I think I'm just gonna watch all their videos now.
I want to shout out real quick. I love a good music. I like music YouTube as well. And aside from Needle Drop, who's like the biggest, so it doesn't really, love the Needle Drop obviously. But Todd in the Shadows is a great channel. He's always profile Shadows, but he does these great breakdowns on pop songs, retrospectives on one-hit wonders, and retrospectives on albums that ruined people's careers. And they're so great. Like I love his personality. They're very well researched. Go check them out.
Timothy reacts so many great new channels now. There are a lot of great channels.
There are
out
so
there.
many channels.
John, how come you're so awesome? What is your secret?
CGI, and a lot of makeup.
Mary Cherry, I wish she continued the boys' reactions because her reaction to season 3 episode is that the way to season 3? Yeah.
Mhm.
Season 3 episode 1 was hysterical. I thought she had the best. Made her stop watching the show because it's too much for her. But I thought it was the best reaction to it. I was like, this shit is
That's the
hysterical.
problem.
And I was like, oh man, you should have continued it.
When it's too much, it makes for a good reaction.
Should have hate watched it, Mary.
Do
Go to my
it.
brother's channel.
Hate watch.
If you're a woman, meet my brother, and he will undoubtedly bring you on.
Yes. No women excluded from the Jabby Toy
Yeah.
Network.
You're a woman? All right, come on.
What are your qualifications? 2 X chromosomes? Let's do this.
Dan V900, thanks for the super chat. Thank you to all who have contributed. Comic Pop has a video weekly covering a comic story in a funny way. What's going on? Are you cats fighting?
What are you doing?
You cats
goofs?
fighting? You guys
What's up,
can't
Todd?
fight. Not now. No. No.
Knock it off, you two.
No. You're about to see me beat my
You only want
cats
the-
to get them to stop fighting.
You only want the chair because he has the chair, all right? If you didn't have the chair, you wouldn't give a shit.
Guys. It's okay.
Guys, this
It's
is the
okay.
best YouTube right here.
It's okay.
Is these two. It's
All right.
always Todd and
They're
Kappa.
fine.
Todd and Kappa. I mean, Watson
That's
and Kappa.
Watson. Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm used to saying Todd and Kappa as a package because of your favorite animated movie.
Dan V900. Thank you, Dan V. Comic Pop has a video weekly covering a comic story in a funny way. Casually Comics is done by Sasha Wood. She will
Ooh.
cover crazy old comics on camera. All right, Sasha Wood it is.
I love a crazy old comic.
I'm going with Casually Comics. Again, more female YouTubers. Let's get it going.
Yeah, buddy. Let's get that female YouTube sphere. And do check out Pay Her Way. Just because we're knees deep into the show now. It's been a while. But yeah, check her out. She'd be going places too.
Heroes Reforged is awesome.
Edgy
Wow.
views. One protagonist.
Dead Meat is the best horror movie review show. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Great.
What are your thoughts on Tyrone Magnus? Moving on. No, man, I still talk with Tyrone. I don't see eye to eye with him on a lot of things, but I'll say that the thing is that, how do I explain this in a way? I know he can also be a controversial person on Twitter. It was fun when him and Scarlo came by and when they visited LA, and then he sat down with my wife and I.
My wife.
My wife. I
You need a button on here that
I
does
do say that to Olivia. Like, my wife.
My wife.
That's good. We did sit down together, and when it comes to opinions, they are very opposite sides of the spectrum. And even I can do, and the thing I respected, when sitting down with Tyrone was we could actually have a discussion, and it wasn't he's trying to change my opinion, or he's like fighting with me. And to me, I was like, all right, we can still be friends.
There's a level of tolerance.
Yeah. As long as like
even-
we can have a discussion, then we're good. And it doesn't have to be like, is this fucking weird? You
Sure.
know? So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I know he's become a bit more controversial for some people.
Why ever would that be? We don't have to talk about it right now. Well, I want to see Plane.
I saw the first thing before I saw the movie Plane. Before I saw the trailer for Plane, which popped up as a pre-roll on a video on my TV, I saw the hashtag Plane movie, and I just burst into laughter. And I saw it was Gerard Butler, and I'm like, this all lines up.
I love Gerard Butler because now he makes these movies where you're like, this looks like it would be stupid. I've heard it's not bad. I feel like Gerard Butler is the Liam Neeson of. It's not bad. I thought it would be really bad, but it's not bad.
I know his movies always look terrible, and then they get like decent reviews. I'm always so surprised.
I'm always sad that the Gerard Butler star didn't go to the heights I think it could have. However, I think he has managed to straighten his career out to have it be that like even if it's not great stuff, it's usually stuff that's like a good time for what it's doing, and I think that is a solid lane. MGK. Definitely got to check out Machine Gun Kelly's diss rap.
I like John Bernthal's podcast quite a
The
bit.
real ones.
Yeah, I kind of hate the title.
I get what you mean. I like John Bernthal, and I like to listen to him. He seems like a truly enthused and interesting, thoughtful guy, even though he also looks like he could smash you.
Hector and Coy are my go-to comic nerd experts.
Oh,
They do know their shit.
they do.
I do want to see
Incredibly so.
Plane movie.
I do want to see Plane.
Melverse,
Geostorm.
yes, I know Melverse.
Well, good for you. I want to check out Melverse too.
Yeah, I like Melverse quite a bit. You know who else I like is Billy Binges.
Billy Binges.
Yeah.
Oh, Timotei Reacts is getting some love and is in the chat. I love that there's like mutual love being ping-ponged back and forth in the chat.
Timotei Reacts.
Or is it Timothy?
It's pretty cool to see you in here, man. I remember. Which one was it? It was either. My God, it was either Encanto or Moana. I watched a couple months ago You're
welcome.
Yeah, it was like a Disney one. Because sometimes you do them with like he would also do like remote ones with other girls and stuff. And
oh, cool.
And you got a lot of good editing in yours too. I don't know why we haven't shouted you out. You've just been here. I feel like Timothy Reacts.
Timothy Reacts.
I'm like, what? But I've totally seen your videos. He's got like 100,000 subscribers, right?
Killing the
I'm
game.
gonna look it up. Yeah,
Killing the
I've
game.
seen your videos. Have I not
Ooh,
mentioned
yeah.
that? I feel like to me in my head,
I think it is the first time this stream.
in my head, I've been like, yeah, no, it's I'm used to seeing Timothy, but I'm like, no, I'm not.
Don't worry, you made it in though.
Yeah.
We got you in. Thank you for being here.
Which one was
And
it?
thank you for sharing some love.
Oh, I saw your Megamind one as well.
Okay.
And Kanto was the one I watched. And then Coco, that was the other one. Yeah, Coco, yes.
That'd be a good one.
No, he's
I'll
got
go
like
check that out.
massive movie reactions for some of these Disney ones.
Okay.
Massive ones.
I'll compare my own to yours.
Yes, that's what you. I'll do the same thing.
I'm gonna react the exact same way, say the same things you say, and see if anybody picks up on it.
Yeah, no, Timothy reacts. Wait a minute, did I see that? Because I thought you were at 100K. Dude, you're 3K away. If you guys watch Timothy reacts and get this guy to 100K subscribers, because holy shit, like he's only 3,000 shy, and he's got some great ass videos.
If 100 of
Great
you each
reaction
get
channel.
30
Great.
friends to sign up,
He's
he'll
got
be fine.
he's got great videos.
If 3 of you just find 1,000 people to sub, he'll be there.
John Ortalaza.
Ooh.
Who's MG? I don't know. I typed in MG while we were talking.
Yeah. I just default to MGK when I hear that. Or the old car.
I'm not finding. It's not popping up.
Is it short for something?
I started John Ortalaza. I started my channel, the He's Project, in 2020, reviewing film, TV, reacting, unboxing. Took a hiatus. I'm looking to make a comeback in 2023. Love you guys. I make a comeback in 2024.
2028, dude. You gotta like really let people miss you so that when
Yeah.
you're back, people are like, whoa, just start posting again out of nowhere. I feel like, you know, a year or something like that, or you know, a couple years, people were like, yeah, this channel's still here.
It's been a while since just a pure movie review channel has taken off, huh? It seemed like that was one of
Feels
the
like it.
go-to things you
could do.
Yeah, like, oh man, look at Jeremy Jahns, Chris Stuckman, Schmoes No. Yeah, that seemed like the thing that you would go to. I also like Angry Joe a lot. But that seemed like the thing that people were trying out. Now,
I feel like now more people pop off doing something else and movie reviews too.
as part of it.
Yeah, like movie news or something like that. And then, why are all these emojis not being allowed in the chat? I love them.
Because it's being read as spam.
That's too many emojis.
Galaxy
I guess.
Geeks, no, Galaxy Geeks, you're one of the best.
You are. Oh, Galaxy.
Always showing love. Show some love to Galaxy Geeks, people.
Everybody at Galaxy Geeks and tell them that you love them unconditionally.
Yeah, and then go to the quartering.
And then go to just the quartering. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Are they still around?
No, Galaxy Geeks. Look, just 4 days ago, they've been catching up on My Hero Academia. Oh my God, I'm such a dick. I thought we were subscribed to you, Galaxy. I'm sorry. Man.
How could you?
They're great. They are a fantastic channel.
Fantastic
channel.
Fantastic channel. Ask anyone. They will tell you.
I mean, like, look at their Mario. Like on their Mario trailer, you guys can't see this, but like they have like this great background for it, and
It's pronounced Mario.
they have this setup where it's like screens in the background, and they change up their backgrounds a lot and their videos, and it always creates for a more dynamic viewing experience.
Looks like you're in a studio.
Yeah.
We got T, right? The previous one up.
Just trust. Which one?
I think you go up a little bit. We got T Magic Infinity, right? We got that one?
No.
Ah, cool. All right.
T Magic Infinity. Movies with Mary and Seb Screen are great.
Ooh. Seb Screen is the YouTube channel created by Ryan Gosling's character from La La Land, where he just rants about jazz and how inauthentic modern jazz is.
I have subscribed to so many people today. There are so many reaction channels now. It's crazy.
Dude, it's a legitimate lane to exist in now. Even
I know.
YouTube.
There's just so many
recognizes
people I
that.
haven't. Oh, I have seen Seb Screen. Yeah, for sure. There's so many channels. There's so many reaction channels.
That's what keeps you humble in this, among other things in this business, is like whenever a YouTuber meets the president, I'm always like, I've never heard of this person, and they have 10 million subscribers, and they're apparently like the most popular YouTuber in the world. And so yeah, YouTube is like just a bunch of fish bowls,
Yeah.
and you could be huge in one fish bowl, and everybody else in the other fish bowls is like, I have no idea who you are. So there's a constant potential for discovery. Lo-fi hip hop girl, I'm gonna check that out.
Timothy reacts talking about editing takes so long. Yes, but you do, especially with the remotes.
Try doing the actual editing. Sorry, I had to slip that in there. Said the guy who does not edit the lion's share.
The Timothy reacts editing takes so long. Indeed. But you got good editing. I assume you edit your own videos. John, we keep going out of focus.
Lo-fi hip hop girl is classic. She's got her own Funko Pop now, or some kind of pop.
Let's see.
Heather
here.
Gear.
Heather,
super
my dear.
sexy reject. Heather Gear.
John only says that about the woman.
Yes, I've never said it about Flev Dora.
He's
or
always
anybody
like,
else.
hey, look at this super sexy reject over here.
Yeah, and then finally we were just like, that's what we have to call them because John just won't stop. Yes.
We should read those Streamlabs.
We should from super sexy reject Flev
I know
Dora.
we got a few more here. I just want to make sure we're on top of this. You guys, real rejects and Omni Media have really helped influence interesting conversation topics for the podcast I'm a part of, so thank you.
What?
Why didn't you list what that podcast
Shout
is?
yourself out. Give yourself some
Do you know
flowers.
what that is, John? You only talk to the women. So do you know what it is?
If you watched my psych reactions, you would know I talked to everybody for too long. Everybody. Even the people who don't comment. Can I just search Heather Gear and find your podcast?
Didn't pop up, John.
Oh, yeah, I can already see it in the
All
search.
right, look, we know where you are.
It's okay. Send us your pod. Send us your pod, and we will patronize it.
Oh, dude, Omni Media's internet is terrible, and I laugh at him. I want him to join the Real Rejects.
Dude.
First time I've said that publicly.
No, he's
but
great.
I've talked to them about it. We've had serious conversations and been like, why don't we just like bring you here?
Bring Michael B.
Let's just come over here. Let's just figure it out, man. I'd rather just be here.
Dude, we got a trifecta.
All right, Flev, it's going to be too complicated to bring this up on screen at the moment, so we're going to read this.
Sure.
Flev Doran.
Yes.
Got a Streamlab here.
Starts down here.
He's got 3.
I think.
Smart.
Yes, he's got 3.
Smart cookie here. Smart cookie. Within the reactor film sphere, I like Blind Wave and the Normies. The latter can really match your guys' energy.
Prove it.
Prove it, Normies.
Yeah.
There's like 40 of you reacting.
No wonder.
How do you enjoy it on your 32-inch television, Normies?
On your projector screen, or bigger than the whole room itself.
Other YouTubers, I really see. That's the one part with the Normies where I'm like, that's too many people to be watching this when they have like 14 people with them. Other YouTubers, I would really say, how do you guys split the pay?
Half of them are here pro bono.
What's the payment? Other YouTubers, I would really suggest checking out Ryan Trahan's I Survived. I've seen that. He's a massive YouTuber.
Ooh.
Have you seen his videos?
No.
They're great. He's fucking huge.
All right.
Ryan
Pulling it up.
Trahan's I Survived on pretty much a penny for 30 days. Best use of vlogging and storytelling. Creates great narratives with them, undoubtedly. Those are really entertaining videos. He's so huge right now. He's huge. Some other ones, real life lore.
Gordon Ramsay is not my dad.
Great educational current events, funny story vids, Wendover production, same as RLL, plus her second channel, Jetlag.
Wow.
Fun travel contest videos between nerdy friends for some laughs.
Ooh.
Michael Reeves and Will Osmond, both self-taught geniuses. We are self-taught geniuses and self-proclaimed. And then the Michael Rosenbaum podcast. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
I like how it's not just
Inside You or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I want a successful TV show so 10 years from now I could do a podcast going over every episode.
That is a popular thing. To do.
Nice. What interviews? I mean, he does like actual big interviews though. Talkville and yeah, that's cool. That's
Tom
cool.
Welling, that's right. They started a pod together. Damn.
That's right, doing the thing I said.
Yeah. No wonder you said that.
I want those for like shows that lasted like 6 episodes and got canceled. I want that for failed TV pilots.
Yeah, canceled series, and then you'll get like the bonus, like, oh, we're talking about the unaired episode 7.
Like when Mr. Sunday Movies did that for the Nick Fury. Is that what the show was called? The one with Hasselhoff, the Nick Fury one. I'm like, I would watch so many of these if there was like ones about canceled like failed TV pilots.
Yeah.
Ones that just got canned after episode 1.
There's got to be a show about that,
Yeah.
that is like dedicated to that. Or shows that like pilots that got shot but that never saw the light of day. That show they're always watching on King of the Hill with the priest who says "Vaya con Dios." Like they made a live action version of that. I've always wanted to try. I'm only scooted so far in because of the focus.
No, John.
We can do it.
We'll do it.
Oh, Janine's in the chat.
Janine, I'm trying to bring her on the channel.
We'll get there. We'll get
She
there.
lives 3.5 hours
That
away.
is the truth.
And I was like, never mind.
Janine is a
I was
trooper
gonna
for
try
trekking
to.
out.
It was like considering like maybe pair her up for Last of Us. I'm like, that's 3.5 hours of it. And with our
To
schedule.
consistently have to do
Yeah.
lots of things can go wrong.
yeah. I'm
Maybe
like,
start with a movie.
Let's start with like one thing.
Yeah,
Instead
start with
of
a
like,
singular.
What a 9-week commitment, Janine.
Nah, it would be so cool to have Janine on the channel.
Yeah, I want to make it happen.
And,
We'll get it
and
happen.
keep a lookout because Janine has been working on some badass Scream content coming up in preparation of Scream 6. Aisha Kenya,
starring Jenna Ortega.
starring
Aisha
everyone's
Kenya.
favorite
Hey,
actress.
Aisha, would love having you here. She's so sweet. John, read it, please.
This isn't a movie channel, so we're not going to talk about it. JK. But Andrew Huberman, yeah, definitely listen to some Andrew Huberman, is a neuroscientist who provides really helpful vids for mental health. Great channel to follow.
Also, therapy provides great vids for mental health, too.
In real life without the border of the screen.
I can't wait for AI therapists.
I'm writing a script about it. It's going to be good.
I just want to be able to just anytime. I want a therapist that you plant in the brain, and I could just have him with me everywhere I go.
Taking in every problem.
Every conversation is just
Yeah, and it builds.
just having him go. How does that make you feel? I'm just trying to have dinner right now.
I really want. I saw AI makes for great memes, and I saw a meme recently where somebody had an AI take in all of these Hallmark Channel movie scripts and then write its own. And I think that would be great for therapy. Is if somebody just took in a bunch of transcripts of therapy sessions and then. Because you know what you get will be halfway thoughtful and halfway inexplicable, and I never want AI to reach its peak for that reason. I always want it to be a little bit like, what?
I know Previewed. I'm subscribed to Previewed.
Yay.
They are funny.
Timothy reacts.
Timothy reacts in the chat.
Definitely check out Pretty Much It and Bad Medicine. Dude, shit.
Timothy reacts. You know what I would do, dude, if I was you? I would, because your face looks it enough. I would figure out deep fake technology and do all your reactions. Do like a month of reactions as Timothy Chalamet.
Do that. And then people think he's actually started his own channel for real. Get into a legal situation with Timothy's
I think your face would match up just enough.
Yeah.
If you shave, because you usually have like a little bit of facial scrub. If you shave, you could do it. Pretty Much It. I follow Pretty Much It.
Get that Timmy Chalamet.
Just the nobodies.
Just
It
the
just popped into my head
nobodies.
right there.
There
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go. All right.
Just the nobodies.
I'm
is who they
YouTubing
are.
it up right now. CZ's
Oh,
World's pretty
much
cool
it.
for
What is
spooky
Pretty
stuff.
Much It? My God. I don't know Pretty Much It.
Dude, well now you have to
always wanna-
react to all their content.
I always want to get a real emergency call on a live stream.
John, I gotta go. It's okay. Just do the rest of the super chats without me. I'll explain later. And then he never explained later.
Oh my God, one of the first off-topic conversations here.
Grid 414.
Space Ice is great if you love Nick Cage, Van Damme, Steven Seagal, good bad movie, late night laughs. Well, thank you, Grid 414. I actually do.
Space Ice, Christ to Christ.
I love a good bad movie.
Let's
I'm going to
do
get
that.
John to react to Street Fighter
I would love to do
after you cover all 6 seasons of Better Call Saul.
I will happily do all of these things. I would be thrilled to do bad movie reactions. I would love that if there was a market for it. That is
There is. It's called bad movie reaction.
Well, sure. But if it fits into this algorithm, I would be overjoyed to do some terrible movie reactions.
Yeah, man.
I love stuff like that. I grew up with Mystery Science Theater. It's in my DNA. Not good movies.
Do you
Just
think Street Fighter is a bad movie or something?
no Street Fighter. Hey, never insult the Damien Chapa classic Street Fighter.
Dude, come on.
I'm going to kick M. Bison's ass so hard.
Are you going to go home? Are you going to come with me? Game Oh my God, John, such a good movie.
I know it is.
It's so stupid. It was so good.
Dude,
It's the best.
we should do a Street Fighter reaction together.
I don't care how good Last of Us ends up
Dude.
being. It will not compare.
It will not compare to Street
to
Fighter.
Street Fighter movie.
Dude,
It's impossible.
Street Fighter movie is from a special time where they took it kind of seriously, but they didn't have enough to make it what it truly could be.
I don't think they really took it serious.
Somebody did.
You know who didn't take it seriously? Raul Julia. He really
He knew what movie
he was the only one who was like, I know which movie I'm in.
Yes.
No one else does, but I know.
You think he played the game?
You know, I met Ming Na Wen.
Ah, lucky.
I met Ming Na Wen.
Lucky.
And I sometimes I feel like I say the
When
wrong
did
things
you
when I
meet him?
meet famous people. Because I'm like, I'm just going to say my honest thing because they're not going to remember meeting me. I'm just a fan. They're not going to remember meeting me. Like, they get approached morning, noon, and night by people. This is not a big deal for them, so I'm just going to say what I honestly want to say. This is just after Book of Boba Fett ended. I could have said, loved you in Mandalorian. I could have even bullshitted and act like I've seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I could have said, just finished Book of Boba Fett. You were the best part of the show. But when I met her, I said, I grew up watching Street Fighter.
Yes.
I went to your work. I went to her work from like 25 years ago.
What was her reaction?
I don't go out. The Book of Boba Fett ended that week, and I said, and she's like, oh really? That's what she said. Oh really? And I'm like, that's what I went with.
That's good. She's here to like that week, especially. I'm sure she heard a lot of Book of
Boba Fett
feedback.
bullshit.
Yeah, Book of bullshit.
But I was like, come on, people really didn't like that show. I'm not gonna bullshit you.
No,
Street Fighter.
Legit, she was always good in it. But yes, Street Fighter for sure.
Ali wants
And Mulan.
Izu. Matt Bush is an artist for Lucas Arts. Thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Ooh.
That is not overlooked. With a YT channel. And John has worn his Zombie War shirt.
Oh, really? Cool. Okay, yeah. The blue, the baseball shirt with the blue sleeves. I love that T-shirt. In fact, I almost didn't get one because they were sold out, but then they brought out another batch of overflow, which is a riveting tale. But I'm going to have to check out more of Matt Bush's art. Hell yeah.
Other channels.
Shouts out to Fright Rags. French-tastic Explorations.
Star Wars Meg sounds like a lady.
French-tastic Explorations are those like vlogs in France. The Try Channel, is that the Try Guys? Jamel.
No, it's not. The Try Channel.
Oh no, that's the one where
Eric Horseman recommended them to us.
is that the one where like Irish people try different foods, or is that Irish people try?
I think. No. It's more. They've had videos like that. I'm not sure if it's only that.
But yeah, is that like one of their series?
Yeah, like the Try Guys do like crazier shit.
Whereas this is like
Try Guys are like, I'm gonna get a what's it called? They put a tube up your butt and you will flush stuff.
colonic
irrigation. Yeah, I'm gonna get a colonic. You know?
Sure, okay. Whereas the Try Channel is like, we're trying obscure
like
snack
sitting at a
foods.
table. Yeah.
We're drinking only kinds of whiskey today, or something. Yeah,
They're both really entertaining. One just doesn't have a scandal.
Jamal, Julia Nylon, and Fictional Darling.
I feel like I know Fictional Darling. I appreciate all the lady recommendations.
Yeah,
here.
guys.
We'll do this again next year, and it'll be only women on there.
Yes, only one specific demographic. I want like
I know Fictional
only
Darling.
Hispanic.
Oh, and also, oh my God, what's her name? Is it Amanda the Jedi? I want to say.
Sure, with the red hair.
Yes, Amanda the Jedi. She's great.
Oh, I've seen
There
Julia.
are lady YouTubers I watch. I just couldn't recall them.
Look out, dude! You just gotta watch them more so they come to mind first.
So I react to Late Night Reactor. So I react to all things from music from all over the world, even anime songs from metal to bands from Japan mainly.
Oh, cool.
You know, there's an app. Oh my God, a music guy. This is what you just told me. This is why I benefit you. If you Google it, you probably pop up. There's this app that allows you to get radio from anywhere in the world.
Ooh,
so you can get it like you can just change it to like a country and it'll tune into like what's playing. I don't know what that app is called, but especially for someone with your kind of content, I feel like that would behoove you. I've never cared for it because I latch on to like the same 20 songs for like 2 years and then I move on.
Everyone's different. Everyone's a different
I
listener.
don't. John has a big palette to paint with
I would love
all these
to-
different songs, and I'm like, I got like a few because I'm working on a story. this is what my mind is attached to.
It's okay. I've let go of the purism or the elitism of music. Everybody enjoys things differently and has different purposes for it. I
Dylan
would
is
love
in
to tune
trouble.
in.
Your hardest working 20-year-old. He always says that. Yeah.
Good for him.
It's got big ass. It was like a video like 1 to 2 times a month. They're huge ass videos though. They're great reactions.
Ooh.
Each one gets like 1 million views.
Dang, really?
He is the hardest working 20-year-old in the world.
The internet's busiest, hardest working 20-year-old.
Nadia is entertaining.
Ooh.
There's some good music artists. Oh, you don't like anyone recent?
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
I've
see
seen
here.
this guy. Yeah, okay. I've seen Dylan. He's got a very charming face. Wednesday, Nadia. Ooh, check him out.
Kimbra.
Kimbrel.
I love you guys.
We love you.
Also loving Blind Wave.
Ooh,
Heroes Reforged.
cool.
I think it was wrong Latino. Nikki and Steven. Amazing Game of Thrones reactions.
Ooh. Dos
They're funny together. Those Cavazos, great too. Wonderful married couple. Holden Hardman. I just subscribed to him on this. He's the only one I don't know.
Holden
who's
Hardman's
been
always in the
brought up a
middle of these
lot.
blocks, too.
Yeah. I'm like, God damn, who is Holden Hardman? I'm surprised.
He's so hard.
Wait, no, I do know Holden Hardman. he's
You-
the one
you-
with the girlfriend.
Yes.
That's like girlfriend reaction. I
Yes.
said that earlier.
We got there eventually. It's all good.
Married to the Real. Who's Married to the Real?
Ooh, Married to the Real previewed. I feel like I've seen.
This is cool. I'm getting more acquainted
And
with other.
Omni.
I'm getting more acquainted with other reaction channels here.
Vox Machina? Is that a game?
It's a show.
It's a show.
It's all on Netflix. I
Oh
believe.
yeah, I remember when that came out. Okay.
Dude, when's League of Legends coming? Arcane.
Arcane.
Remember Arcane?
Dude, Arcane was. It's funny. It feels like it was years ago now, and it wasn't that long
That was
ago.
the biggest surprise.
That was such a cool and so gratifyingly just
I had
quality.
Yeah, that was a massive surprise.
Yeah, dude, that animation was gorgeous too.
Near mint condition is the best channel for all our collected edition and omnibus updates.
Ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
binging with Babish.
This whole live stream has just been me going, all right, let me type them
Cool.
in, let me subscribe.
This is good. No. We're getting in
Let me-
touch with what you
Let-
guys
let me,
like,
Let me type them in, let me
and then
subscribe.
we can steal all of what it works
yeah,
about it.
I'm gonna react to all their videos.
Yes, this is a reactor. This is a new reactor reaction channel.
Peggy, hey Peggy, good to see you.
Peg, it's good to see you, Barry. I'm Dante. Absolutely, Mr. Beast does
John,
have so
you
much
gotta
money.
thank people.
Power Crunch, thank you.
Thank people.
You sound like the best bowl of cereal. My favorite YouTube channel is Double Toasted. Trash Taste Podcast has been brought up a couple times in
What
this
is-
chat.
What is Trash Taste?
Gotta
Pod?
find out. It sounds like they have trash taste. They probably love debatable movies. Dead Meat. Definitely got big love for Dead Meat. Watch a lot of Dead Meat. Ryan Hollinger.
Dude, our
Hollinger.
subscription feed is gonna be through the roof.
And Roanoke Gaming, which mysteriously disappeared from YouTube with no trace. This is good.
I get it. John.
Oh, I would love Roanoke Gaming. Damn, these are hardcore games.
I've just subscribed to all of them. Cinema therapy, I want to be doing. You guys should listen to the Midnight Boys podcast. I believe I have.
Someone just asked, what about John Flickinger? He's in the chat, so you can send him some love. Or at least
Wait,
he was.
what do you mean you miss Brandon Loves Movies? Did something happen?
Did Brandon stop loving movies, or did he just run out of movies?
I thought it was Brandon likes movies, by the way.
Maybe he changed it from loves to likes, and that's why people miss it. Because he's just not as enthusiastic about movies anymore.
Oh, no. He's been dealing with so much copyright stuff. You know, there's another great reactor, Popcorn in Bed. She's a very, she's fucking fantastic.
And eating popcorn in bed is just a good activity, too.
Oh,
So,
damn, dude.
twofold.
I got to be able to help this guy out.
Dude, reach out. Oh, I'll extend that olive branch. Do one of the things you do best.
Oh, poor guy.
Dude, everybody
that
go
sucks,
send.
Brandon. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. Dude, everybody go send Brandon Loves Movies some love of him.
Geek Buddies is John Roca's show. Well, he hasn't invited me on.
Yeah, so we don't acknowledge him.
I'll fuck you with Roca because I get back to people so late. And he like texted me, and then the next day he's like, "Hey, did something happen between us?"
Eh?
I was just like, "Fuck you, John."
To which he responded, "Yeah, fair enough." The
I
outlaw.
would not want to get on John Roca's bad
The
side.
outlaw is sad.
I've seen him mad. It's scary.
Yeah, it is scary. It is scary. You don't want to be this, but it always makes me like whenever he like acknowledges me. I'm always like, "Aw." When he's happy, he's the sweetest.
Oh, yeah.
I never want to get on his bad side though. Not that he's done anything terrible, but it's.
But there are other
intense.
people who I would love to get on their bad
I
side.
would love.
That can't be a
Get
rant.
that rant, even if it's directed at me.
Yeah.
I'll be the new Jack. I'll be the guy from Old Collider whose name will no longer be mentioned.
You gotta like make some fake news story and make it seem like it's real.
Yes, exactly.
Did you hear that Ezra Miller beat up another person
With his
with
three,
Bob Chapek?
with,
and he didn't work out.
yeah, he didn't work out for the beating or for the role, and he did the beating with his newly renewed 4 more Flash Films contract.
Got to send that in and try to get that news story out there just to see if I can get real good
Yep.
react.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
Camp
Can't
you.
be
Daisha's always watching. Hey, Daisha.
Oh, thank you. Always watching.
Aaron and Joe.
Sounds like
real
a good duo.
simplistic. Yeah.
duo.
Gives you an idea. Nerdy Nightly.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
Bad Medicine. The Mike Laws. The Movie Buds are channels I found recently. And To Suck Up. Real Rejects is my fave.
Nerdy Nightly.
Daisha's always watching. Where do you live? You should. I mean, if you're in the LA area, it'd be cool to have you on sometime. She's got great. If you guys haven't subscribed, Daisha's always watching. Please do. I know I shouted her out the very top of
Get
this
in there.
live stream, but do subscribe to her.
Come collab. We'll watch Better Call Saul together.
That's. She said she did too.
It'll be great. That's exactly what you came here for.
You know, the thing is, there's also another person named Daisha Reacts who will also pop up when I type in
Get 'em-
Daisha's always
Get
watching.
them both to collab on
Get
this
them-
channel.
Oh my
with
God, that would be
neither of us.
amazing.
Just both of them together here. Queen Tofu. That's a fun
We're also
name.
doing, sometimes we're doing Streamlabs.
Yep.
Let's see.
Who we got? Do-do-do-do.
Nope.
Flev Doran. Do-do-do-do. Flev Doran. Do-do-do-do.
All right, here we are. Aaron and Joe. Who are Aaron and Joe? All right, I think we're all caught up here. No, we're not. No, John, we're not.
We
at
can
all.
check the
No,
thingy.
fuck them. John.
Aaron and Joe, they got 320K, and
Oh
just
my God.
I was gonna make a joke, but I think they are 2 dudes, which I thought it would be a guy and a girl, but it is not. Ooh,
Dude, bad.
they did Road to El Dorado, among many other things. They've done a lot of Disney. They've done so.
We're far from caught up.
It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get
I
there.
really thought we were like, hey, we're caught up.
Dude,
We're
they did
not
some
caught
Love
up.
Is Blind reactions.
Who did Love Is Blind?
Aaron and Joe. They got 114K on
Have
this
you guys
video.
seen Love Is Blind? Those people are nuts. Do you know what it is?
You've described it to me where they have to you'll probably explain it better if you would like to, or I can recount what you've told me.
I'm on season 2 of it right now. I love watching them and judging them and crying.
Sure.
Every episode, I'm like, you people are insane. What is wrong with you? And oh my God, they really love each other.
What, insane for finding love in this weird,
This is
contrived situation?
So Love Is, I gotta go on a tab. Can you load up the super chest?
Surely.
We're so
I'll be over here. You take it away.
How are we always so behind? I got a few hours of editing ahead of me, and I want to have a little bit of a Saturday night. So I appreciate everyone who's here. Leave a like. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys about Love Is Blind. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. So Love Is Blind is you got like a bunch of people who like date each other via these pods for a while, and these pods like you can only hear each other. And like there's these comfy rooms where you can't see each other. So the real test is like, is love blind? And then by the end, you know, you decide the guy's going to decide if he's going to propose. And so whoever you decide to be with, you got to like propose to them, get engaged to them. And then you go to like the next rounds where you're like actually going to spend some time to each other. It's all leading to them getting to the altar. And the first rounds are the most fascinating because that's when they're just getting to know each other. And they're falling in love. People fall in love with each other without having ever seen one another. And the way it's captured is not like your typical reality show. You're like, these people are really fucking falling in love with each other. Like I follow some people from season 1 on social media who are like still together after all this time. And it's the gnarliest experiment. And the experiment would be healthy, I think, like really healthy. If all you had to do was go, all right, after a month of this dating, being secluded, you're not on your phones, you can't find out who they are. Like I think they take away your phones and shit. It would be healthy to me if they just took away the whole thing of getting married. If it was like after the pods, nah, you guys can go on dates now and see if you're compatible. But when you put the marriage thing up there, and then it's
for
in like
America.
2 months, you got to get married. I'm like, that puts a whole new layer of pressure.
Yeah, that's messed up
on the situation. But it is so engaging, and you just want to see if they're gonna make it to the altar.
That
I
is
love it. It's the only reality show I watch because there's the first rounds especially is such a fascinating psychological study of these people. When you're just like, come on, man, it's so obvious of what's going, like the unhealthy attachments and whatever, and when people are lusting, even if you haven't met, but you can tell they're lusting without really having the emotional connection, or sometimes it is emotional, but then when they meet, their physical barriers get in the way. It's such an interesting show.
Sure.
Watch it,
I'll
guys.
have to check some out.
Where are we, Sean?
We are on Righteous Rob.
All righty.
We are good, and then we know where to catch back up with the main chat, so we're all set. Righteous Rob, did I forget to mention to watch Destiny?
This mother effort.
Love DGG.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Is DGG, is that a thing? Is that another channel, or is that an acronym I am missing the meaning of?
I don't know. Ramiro Aldetri, thanks for the super chat. Howdy from Texas, y'all.
Oh,
He was doing this while riding a horse and throwing a lasso around and shooting his magnum up in the air while wrangling some bull together.
wrangling some bull together?
Did you catch everything I said, John?
No.
I knew John wasn't paying attention.
I saw that Destiny DGG video. I was like, I'm back in the room.
I made a lot of stereotypical jokes.
You did a lot of stereotypical. Did you talk about his 10-gallon hat and his 6 guns and Texas
John,
toast?
The joke is done.
It was a
Now that you
Texas-sized joke.
Stop paying attention.
Anyway.
Chico
BP. If I could shout out some music channels, ARTV and Rocked. Check out their Rock Coliseum live streams. They're great. I haven't seen Rocked,
John,
but I have seen ARTV. Shouts out to John from ARTV.
Bring back the live streams. We're caught up.
Hey, we're caught up. John from ARTV. I like his reviews.
Shout out some music channels you love. John.
Spectrum Pulse. I also enjoy. There's a guy. I don't remember his name. There's a guy who.
Anthony Fontaine.
Not Anthony Fantano. He's probably my favorite music channel generally, and then Todd in the Shadows. I check out ARTV. I check out Spectrum Pulse.
Sean C. TV.
Sean C. I like a lot. Yeah. Sean C. TV.
Yeah.
I like Sean C. a lot. There's a guy who reacts to like songs for the first time. He's a black guy. I don't remember what his channel is called, and if I.
Is it because he's a black guy you've chosen not to?
Yeah, I just everybody is No Life Shack to me. So I like No Life Shack when he checks out songs and stuff like that. But he's a different guy, and he'll do more. He does like a wider range of songs, but it's all like first time hearing this, and weirdly, I really love first time music reactions when it's like, here's a big song from the past that or something like that, some kind of here's a Weezer song, and let's watch somebody from now completely removed from the context react to it, and I think those are very, very fun. Trying to think if there's anything else musical, but if there is, I'll just shout it out later.
How come John isn't in the Bad Batch reactions? Let's run an experiment. John, Commander Cody's back.
Oh, dude, love him. Great character from Clone Wars, I would imagine.
You understand why it's isn't that crazy why it's such a big deal that he's back?
The clone, he like rebelled against the clone shit, right? And then he was like, "Oh, Bad Batch, we're cool," even though you guys are in a precarious situation.
Yeah. Do you remember the last time we saw him?
Yeah, we thought he was dead, but he's not. On a scale from 1 to exactly right, how exactly right has all this been? Clone Wars is a show. Is a show that I will eventually have completed. I find myself having to go back a lot, which is the problem.
Sometimes it's easier. Where I'm like, I want someone with me to help me
Someone
carry some of the
who
knowledge.
knows Star Wars. Yeah. Eventually, I will have all that knowledge wealth build up, but I have not been efficient enough till now to do so. So Michael Tesler is a great dude, though, and you were in good hands for Star Wars. You were in much better hands than my own. I come at Star Wars with more just cinema appreciation than canonical textbook.
Caesar Tribaldos, you guys are the best. Keep at it with this channel. No, Caesar, you and your girlfriend or wife or sister who you're banging,
or just a person at the
that-
Apple store
they're
who
the
was
best.
also on the computer when you took the picture.
It's a well-fed kitty. You're goddamn right. It's a well-fed kitty. That cat went missing for a few days due to some accident that happened, and then when that cat came back, we're like, "You're getting some food.
You are getting all the food you ever want."
You guys should react to Shazam too." You know what? I'm thinking, let's skip Shazam in the theaters. Contribute to it failing at the box office, and then react
Not
to it.
help Zachary, poor Zachary Levi. Yeah, we could do that.
I saw Blindwave put out a tweet about they're not going to watch the Ant-Man trailer because they wanted to have as minimum spoilers as possible for when they watch it. I'm like, oh my god, they're going to skip this in the theaters, and they're going to. Are you leaving, babe?
Leaving.
Okay, babe, have fun. They're going to skip this in the theaters and watch Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania probably react to it. I'm like, damn, that's wild. Should we do that?
Should we do that? We've talked about it once, and in the back of my mind, I was like, even though we were laughing a lot, I can sense that this could turn into an actual. I mean, those would be huge reactions.
I mean, it would be like I was thinking.
How would
like,
we not get spoiled?
But we do a lot more post of the movie. Like, as we do like the non-spoiler, then we do a spoiler talk live stream, and then we do a breakdown coverage, and then we'll cover some videos that go into theories and stuff like that. So it's like we go a little bit beyond.
Sure.
So I was like, nah, we should watch it in theaters. You
I
know?
mean, yeah. The problem is, like, you wouldn't.
Or we would just do one movie reaction that would just take care of it all.
I feel like you could do. The trouble is the timing, because I feel like you could still do some of that stuff, but yeah, it's like the iron is hottest when the movie itself has just come out in the theaters, and so that's the thing, is like I feel like some of those extra content pieces could work delayed by 2 or 3 months or however long it takes to go to Disney.
And then you combine all those videos that we do, and then they will come close to matching Blind Waves.
Yes,
movie reaction
one
video.
reaction. But the thing is, I'm sitting here for 2023 going, one of these axes is going to fall, and one of these movies we would have reviewed will become a reaction.
The
And
Marvels, it has women.
yeah, and we need more female YouTubers, so we'll just use
so
that.
we're not going to pay to watch it.
We're not going to support women in cinema
We're gonna
monetarily,
watch it.
but we will profit off of women in cinema here. That's how we do. That's how we do. It's female empowerment that benefits us.
Do y'all watch any commentary channels? Like, be more specific.
You mean like a full-on movie commentary that you would sync up, or just channels commenting on various things? I feel like I watch a lot of commentary.
Mainly what
channels.
we do. It's mainly what I watch. Is
I feel like
commentary channels.
Most of what we watch is commentary reviews,
Mainly what I watch or listen
breakdowns,
to. Yeah, it's like 99% of the things. Yeah.
people commenting on culture, philosophy, etc.
Cinema Gorilla Music. Nice to see your name here again.
Yeah, that's a music channel for you.
Love you, Rejects. Trying to get a. Oh my God. Oh, okay, we're good. Love you, Rejects. Shout out to Lady Genevia for movie essays and interviews with a humanist, historical lens and breakthrough news in New York to debunk fake news. Ooh, nice,
Dude.
Okay, let me subscribe.
I do like this idea. That sounds very interesting. I like a thoughtful and a, applicable kind of lifey take on anything. That's why I love, like, when Wisecrack breaks down a movie.
I think Cosmic Wonder is the best channel of all time. Take His Shelter, devoted dog cat animal rescue. What? Oh, instant subscribe.
Yes. Dude. We got
do
to
you mean
react to all
you're-
that content.
What do you mean our Streamlabs link is broken? What'd you do, John?
What? All right. How'd you do it, Flev? If Flev's still in the chat, let us know, and we can sort
Has
this.
Sally never really seen all the MCU movies? She's seen all of the MCU.
All that was a lie.
Yeah.
yeah. No, she hasn't seen pretty much all of them.
She's only seen the Spider-Man ones, which pissed me off because I was like, No Way Home would have been a massive.
Yeah,
reaction,
the
so-
one, the one best
You
one
done
to
screwed
do.
us over, so
The biggest outpour
But
of
she
emotional.
hasn't seen like Civil War with Spider-Man. She hasn't seen Infinity War and Endgame. But she's seen the standalone. She's seen the Spider-Man MCU movies.
Okay, I mean we'll take that.
Which still pissed me off.
Yeah. So screw her.
Where are you going, John?
I am pulling up this live stream and a better version of this link
Why?
so that people can access it properly. I guess I don't know. It was working before, but now it's not working.
There's
properly.
no need to do that, John.
All right, no more Streamlabs.
No, fix it.
You betcha. Oh, hey.
We got a pre-roll to enter this live stream?
Look out now.
That's messed up.
It is.
Why? Why do we have a pre-roll?
'Cause I monetized the video, I guess.
Oh, we should put mid-rolls in.
We will after it
I think we should put
processes.
mid-rolls in while we're live streaming. I think right now, just cue mid-roll in. Like every 5 minutes.
Okay, guys, here we're gonna do an experiment right now because YouTube often recommends this. I'm gonna hit this insert ad button and just let us know if an ad break happens.
Okay.
Ads inserted. All right, that's that. If you saw an ad, let us know, and if you didn't, then we'll know. Yeah. All right, 2 seconds.
I think we're still live.
We are still live. I
know.
mean, I guess I don't see how it would work.
The insert ad?
Yeah. How would you keep it live inserting
we
like
don't-
an actual
we don't need
ad?
to- Do we need to fix this?
I can fix it later. I'll fix it for next time, I guess.
Yeah, man.
It was working. Flev got it to work, but
Yeah, man.
It's okay.
man.
yeah, man. We're doing some Streamlabs here in the
Let's-
live chat.
I got this, John. Keep it going.
Okay, talk his
All
shelter.
right, guys, we're
going
going to speed around some of this super fast. Quick thoughts. Seb Scream, we know. We've talked about them.
Yes, 50 Cent should show up in the MCU to diss Kang. Richard Lloyd, love the one-up. Love that 8-bit animation. Good stuff.
Zach Pope and your buddy Dan Merle, who has the best box office breakdowns in the world and also some incredible reviews. Zach Pope is a great YouTuber. 100% agree with you there.
Yeah.
Greg, this will show up later in your chat here. The names. I am Diamond Dave.
Yes, you are.
Mason Quinn, the Appleton Oak, the answer. John,
Yes.
hit control. Yeah, there we go. I'm screenshotting.
Yes, we
this.
are.
That way, when I meet them, I'm like, "You're Diamond Dave.
You're
Mason Quinn.
the answer.
You're the Appleton Oak."
That's right, James. One bit of news.
Aaron Show. Whoa, this is usually so in reverse. Greg, you look handsome. Usually it's like, Greg, you're fun. John, where do you get those good looks?
Oh, I don't know. I just try to take care of my hair.
His dad's semen and his mom's egg.
Yeah, basically. And I'm glad you liked one of my favorite ever
It's got a
React
sample.
moments came from that Flashpoint video.
Come to the Chili Pepper Show tonight.
There's a Chili Peppers. I missed Jack White last night. I was so sad I couldn't get a ticket.
You fool.
I know. I've been trying to see Jack White play for years.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Yeah, I want to react to it. I want to rewatch the first one first.
Never seen it.
You've never seen the first one?
Any of the pusses in
Oh my
Boots
god, dude! I totally watched it baked out of my minds, and I cannot tell you
out of all of your
a
minds.
minutia plot point. I have no clue.
Opportunity knocks.
I can't tell you a single second of that. Not even the basic plot of that movie.
How many Puss in Boots movies? We could do a whole series.
Oh my god, there's like 14 Puss in
Dude,
Boots movies. There's a whole cinematic cat universe.
Well, yeah. I only know the Puss in Boots appearances from Shrek. So let's do it.
Do you remember when Puss in Boots came into Shrek? My god, that was mind blowing. Shrek 2, still my
Shrek-
favorite one of the Shreks.
Shrek 2,
many
happily
Shreks are
ever
there?
Shrekter. 4?
Tito Reacts, great one. Real ones with John Bernthal, awesome. We're doing
Yeah.
okay. I'm a little bit hungry.
Ooh.
Flick Pig is
Food.
definitely a nomad. The guy loves to travel. Bad Medicine, we should collab, please.
Dude.
I want to meet all of you. And by all of you, I mean, I want to meet Diamond Dave and Mason Quinn
and
the
Appleton Oak for
and
sure.
the
Maybe the answer too, if
I
we can
want
get you
all
all.
of them. Toon Sandwich. How have we not shouted out Town Sandwich?
Toon Sandwich for show.
Those guys are some of the hardest working YouTubers. 6 months to prepare a video. And then we're like, where's the next one? Hurry it up.
Come on.
Yeah.
John Denton. I'm going to have to check that out for
I
music.
have not read the TMNT, The Last Ronin comic, unfortunately.
Guys, for any of you music channel lovers out there, are there any lady music reactors or music content creators?
No
Would
Life
love to
Shack.
know. Everyone's No Life Shack to me. Oh, there's another guy who does music related videos. He does a show called Why This Song Stinks. Check that guy out when Dan something or other.
Dan B900.
Ooh, breakfast all day.
Movie reviews.
And Fish Jelly movie reviews, where both cover indie movies.
I think I know Breakfast All Day.
Fish Jelly does. Breakfast All Day has Amy Mann on it, right? I listen to her on Film Week sometimes. Both cover indie movies. Fish Jelly does spoiler reviews every time. Both are really fun. Are you looking up Breakfast All Day? If you are, I'll look up Fish Jelly.
Please.
And we will subscribe to them all, and then tomorrow we'll look at our feed and be like, what is all this new content? People are talking, Skinamarink, everyone's talking about that.
I'm really into this idea Snooper's going to snoop.
Snoop is going to snoop.
G. Colby P. Another underrated YouTuber, Zach Pope. Agreed.
Ooh.
100%. Ren Geekness.
Ooh, don't know Ren Geekness.
Cinema Wins. Oh, my God. I love their positivity. I remember we reacted to something where I'm like, this guy brought me to tears in his description. I think it was Rise of Skywalker related.
I feel like that was one of the ones we would have checked out.
John,
should I go?
I'm going to go there.
You do that.
Well, you
I'll read
the
678 Henny. 678 Henny. I watch all the movie reactions, and my girlfriend laughs at me because I'm always crying at the same time. So you must be watching Greg's reactions a lot, because Greg, the amount of times we have poured over the right cry face for a thumbnail is a whole like saga in and of itself. It's a facet of life here.
John, why don't you tease what you're going to be doing a reaction
I
to?
cried a lot during a certain early 2000s Disney animated classic that I missed back in the day. Hint, hint. Punch Bugger. Is that a decent 626 voice? It's Lilo and Stitch.
Means hello.
We're going to watch Lilo and
Hello
Stitch.
means hello.
It's coming out. It's coming soon. And I cried a lot. I cried more than I expected to. It's good.
Funny thing, no one cries during that movie.
I know, I'm a bitch.
Reaction therapy.
Has some great music reactions. Ooh, yes.
For you, John.
Did you already sub to
For
reaction
you,
therapy?
John,
Just for me.
specifically
Only
you.
I'm allowed to watch it. And they've been waiting
It
on
would
me
be
this
fun
whole
to do
time.
some TMT reactions. I'm not going to lie. It would be pretty fun.
Oh, dude. There are so many things to choose from.
I was thinking maybe we pull the plug on Dark.
Okay. It's persisted. Like, it is hung around. I feel like it's maintained its cultural conversation. Everybody seems to love it, and it's got like a science fiction-y angle to it. Sounds pretty sweet.
I think I know your internet mom, Ash. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her. She's awesome.
The Joker is pregnant? Cool. Which comic book is that from? I want to read it. Is the Joker like a
Magnus has
trans
some
man?
Interesting takes.
I'm a little late to the party. Well, we're late to the party, shouting out late to the party for being a great channel.
Always shouts out to Gator Martin.
Gator
the originator of the reactors.
Oh,
Bad Medicine. Thanks for the kind word, fellas. Let's collab indeed. We'll see. How much will you pay me?
yes.
I only
Pay to
collab
play.
with $100 USD.
This is a bringer show. You need to guarantee 1,000 views
This is
at least.
why I don't go on enough channels. No one's paid for you to go on.
Yeah.
No, I've done many. I mainly collab without pay. Just Trust Ash. Cat watches horror. Mr. and Mrs. Flicks. Timothy. There's like a whole other community I don't know about.
Dude, we have so much homework to do. Also, Shaka. I like your little Shaka hand hiding out in the yellow.
Don't worry, John. Soon the real rejects will become irrelevant when all these people take over.
Sure.
They already have in a lot of ways.
And then I will be even less relevant than I already am not.
No, John, you're very relevant. You're more relevant than I'll ever be.
Nah, it's just because I'm white. Everything is handed to me. John and Greg are the
Not wrong there, John.
probably not.
Greg and John are the capybaras of the YouTube world. They just get along with everybody. Not
Aw.
true.
Yeah,
Not true.
behind the scenes, it's all shit talk.
Screen crush.
Kill him.
Fucking hate that Ryan Airy.
Yeah, he's the
That
worst.
son of a bitch.
Never get an established title near his plot.
What people don't know about him is just how sexist he is.
Yes.
His wife says it all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, that's why they renewed their vows. Jacob
Because he forced her to. G. Colby P. Favorite DT or spill review? Ooh. Mine is their BMR for Battlefield Earth, Steel, and both BMR and Spill audio review for the Love Guru and Disaster movie. You know what's funny? Back in the Spill.com days, I would listen to their review of Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star, when that would be like my comfort food review, just going back. And I can't remember who all was even. I don't know if that was a full crew one, because there were so many I would love to go. I would go back to. There's some great Twilight ones. But yeah, Bucky Larson in the Spill days was definitely one I would go back for.
I mean, I do have a big fond love for.
You just posted
Knock
this,
Knock.
right? Yeah, it's such a great double toasted review.
I thought when the Tom Cruise rant came out, they had the best one about it too.
Sure.
That's still a great video. Red Letter Media does not hate us. I don't think they would care enough about us to hate us.
I just think that
I think they would be like, not interested.
Just the knee jerk reaction would probably be, "This is not quality content."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're not even a thought in their mind
Yeah.
after that.
They
yeah.
would hate is too much of an emotion.
Yes.
Associated.
They
with
would
us.
just be indifferent and not interested.
But I love them so much. I'd be like, it's on brand. They wouldn't like us.
Yeah, it's almost like getting. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, they slagged us off. That's so cool. We have joined the ranks of several unimpressive movies.
Like I want to go out of my way to be disliked by them, but
I wouldn't hate it.
But I wouldn't be like, no, wow, that hurts. J. Colby P. And going back to Rocked, watches regretting the past videos about albums that haven't aged well, mainly both as Simple Plan reviews.
Ooh.
Oh, Simple Plan. Remember those?
Yeah. I'm addicted to you.
Dude. You know what else?
Dude, we're going to
Good
Rocked.
Charlotte.
Good Charlotte, man.
Alex Meyer's pretty funny. Yes, I agree with this sentiment.
It's okay, bud. Come here.
You can't. You guys are fighting too much. You can't go out, buddy.
Where are we talking? What's sentiment? Oh, Tito Reacts. I've definitely seen that name around the sphere. Your Green Mile reaction was great, G.
Greg, I watch all your movie reactions, and my girlfriend always laughs when me and you start crying at the same time. We gotta break up with that girl. She ain't sensitive enough for you, man.
Yeah, what gives?
I've had medicine. Addie, look at the love you get in this chat. Bad Medicine is taking over this chat.
This is the Bad Medicine Appreciation Hour.
Hello, chaps. Lori Esquire.
Lori, what's up? How you
No, you
doing?
love Lori Esquire. Dude, I need to reach out to Brandon Likes Movies. Like, hey, man, I know you don't like me or know me, but I need you to know something. I'm glad you're not doing reactions anymore. No, I'm going to hit him up. I can see this way to help him out.
I love that Brandon Melgar chimed in right after that comment, too.
Ashley Burton.
Ooh.
She's got some of the biggest, like, older movie reactions, too.
Dude.
Her and Popcorn in
Now
Bed.
that is a niche.
Her and Popcorn in Bed, man.
Popcorn in Bed is a good
Geekycast is a great channel. Subscribe to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. Look, RTTV. I've been so long and trying to go other podcasts. It just wasn't working out because of the scheduling.
Oh, that would be so cool, though.
Mr. Downtown. Hey, Rejects. We all co-host with a Campy again. Yeah, John, are you gonna do it again?
If he knows who I am.
He
Every
knows who
time
you
John
are.
no, he does mention me sometimes. I've heard myself mentioned by Campia and have been nerded out. So,
Dude,
I-
Campia loves you.
what
Yeah, he calls you.
does he even?
Yeah, he brings you
He's-
up in conversation all the time.
No, he does not. I
Yeah, dude, he thinks
refuse
you're
to yes
amazing.
and this.
Please do. He's
non-truth.
amazing. He loves you. He's always like, where's John?
Sure. Yeah, that sounded like a really solid impression. It's
always
like he was
like-
here in the room.
You know,
It's funny. I have history, not like
this channel's 90% John, 10%.
that's
Greg.
right. That's
He's
how it's
always
supposed to
saying that.
appear. And he's always like, I'll settle for Greg on my show, but really what I need.
But really, he's too nervous to approach you.
Sure, I believe that. That
I need
makes
you
sense.
to know this, John.
He can tell Rob to talk to me. Rob and I knew each other back in the old
Rob
horror.
never remembers you. That's the sad part.
I don't know if he would.
But
That's
John
the thing.
Campia.
We spent so much adjacent time
no,
and
he does know. Yes, he does know
the
you.
horror days.
Yes.
Rob or John? I know John
Rob,
knows.
they
who
both
I'm-
know
okay.
us, man. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Yes.
I would gladly go on the.
Rob
Campia
is like
show.
when the Batman came out. Rob completely shouted out our Batman review.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fan
That felt
Pops,
good.
another great channel to subscribe to. Please go ahead and do it.
Pops.
We
Shouts out.
We love Sith Council on Harloff's channel. I haven't actually watched Sith Council. I've only seen Big Thing.
Dude.
It's too Star Warsy for me. You want out? John, can you let him out, please?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
But keep that door wide open in case we hear them fighting.
I want to go on another Christian Harloff joint. That one SCN.
Christian hit me up and he said,
That was
never
terrible. Yeah.
again.
Never.
We did not. We can't be the only ones inspired you to create your channel. You got to
Aw.
throw in like. I'm trying to think of another super right wing YouTuber.
Dude, that was so. Dude, I hope we run into each other again though. That was really cool.
Look. The best reaction to the WAP music video. Oh God, who's that fast talking? What is? I really can't recall his name right now.
Your boy, the guy who everyone loves. Is he?
My boy. Who?
is
Who
he-
are you talking about?
Wait, are we speaking ironically or are we speaking genuinely? Or genuinely?
What? Just
Is
give me
it
an
Ben
answer.
Shapiro or
Ben
not?
Shapiro, yes. Ben Shapiro's reaction to that was the best one.
Yes, we are big Ben Shapiro fans all day, every day.
Love meeting Coy and John at the Doctor Strange 2 premiere.
Yeah.
I saw you from a distance and I
was like,
turned the other way.
get all over me,
I wish I
man.
met you, man.
But
I
you
wish I
didn't.
met you.
But you didn't. It's water under the bridge, man.
No, next premiere.
Next
You
premiere.
go to them all, right?
You're at every premiere. It'll be good.
Honestly, if I can get an option for a premiere or a screening, I'm going with the screening
Okay.
over the premiere.
You don't want to be swayed by Hollywood pampering.
But the Avatar premiere was beautiful.
that felt
that
like
was
an
like-
immersive event.
That was like, oh, this is something special. Like, that was
Yeah.
beautiful what they put together.
Yeah.
Favorite
Lots of water.
YouTuber right now is Dodford. Okay.
Dodford. That
Okay,
sounds
may-
like a kind
maybe.
of car. Maybe.
Maybe.
Could be. Okay.
I really love Zach Cherry in 3C Films. Janine the Machine says
Hey.
Zach Cherry's great. I do like Zach
Absolutely.
Cherry. I do. Zach Pope too. Good. Zach does great horror deep dives and has a fun podcast. Cherry picker. 3C Films is a great set. Does fun video intros and really funny reviews and movie news.
Nothing like a 3C intro.
Love watching 3C blow up, man. It's awesome. He's in TikTok too. He's fucking massive now.
I love how 3C has the most arguably one of the most professional looking YouTube sets.
Did you not
and
send
also
this?
Yeah, I did. You should check.
He sent it to
check
you.
the Instagram, but I'll send it again right
Sent
this
you the
minute.
reaction to it, buddy.
Yeah, but here, just so that we're clear.
I've heard Pod Meets World is a great podcast for Boy Meets. I haven't finished Boy Meets World yet, though.
Oh, don't speak too much on that. We got a Patreon podcast to talk about that on.
Boy Meets World?
Yeah. If you want to come over to our Patreon and hear a special podcast, the first half of it should be up tomorrow, and then the rest of it will
It
be
doesn't
up.
have to go on our Patreon. It's going to go public.
It's going to go public. But you could also check it out on Patreon. That's good. Now I know how public
I
is
heard
public.
many reactors say they don't watch other reaction channels. Really? I mean, I don't watch their reaction before mine is done. But
I watch to see what my reaction ought to be, and then I record the reaction.
and I go, wow, this movie looks great. Let me
Yes.
watch someone do a reaction to
Yes.
this. But I watch plenty of other reaction channels.
You watch a lot of reaction channels.
I watch a
feel
lot.
like.
I scope. I keep my eye
I
on the target.
I'm always looking for the next reaction binge.
Yeah, I mean, I come from film lover world and film community world. A lot of it is very much about the art of war, know your enemy. No, it's
Yes.
that's all I've ever heard. I haven't read the art of war, but that's all I've ever heard about that. Know your enemy. But
Which is probably like not the point.
which is not the point. It's
Not
not
the
about like know
point.
your enemy to take him down and kill them.
Yeah.
No, it's always good to know like who's doing what and what's working and take away from what's good about what they're doing. They always say the word YouTube community, and so many people I don't feel like really treat it like a community. They treat it
is.
like a big competition field when I'm like, there's no point in doing that. Everyone, our videos are free to watch. Make it a community and encourage. And so
Entertainment in general is filled with overlap and people
Like-
sharing notes, and I don't think that should be any different for stuff like this.
It's different. I get it for like movie theater experiences because in movie theaters you got to carve out time to go watch it, and you got to really schedule that. Then you got to go in there and pay, and it's like a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
understand the competition angle there. But on YouTube especially, it's like I like to know what other people, and you learn a lot from what other people are doing.
Mhm.
Heavy Spoilers, I think, is especially really good. It's like Heavy Spoilers like knows everybody.
Yeah, man. That guy is like a machine. Networking, coming up with like funny tweets, making these crazy ass breakdown, everything.
Of course, I know Sean Chandler talks about. You probably Super Michael 98. Racka. Remember Racka? They still make videos?
Let's find out. They were supposed to be making a movie. What happened to them?
I know that like their channel
They were like
especially
shooting
has,
the movie.
their channel especially has a really hard time with monetization, man.
The last video they posted was from a year ago. They haven't posted in about a year. They did they snuck into a Mr. Beast video.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. As per the title anyway.
Of course we watch new rock stars. Who doesn't watch new rock stars? Oh, the Brendan V. Good to see you again, buddy.
Brendan.
You guys need to check out Alanda Parker. She's hilarious. Going on the list here.
Ooh. Also, shouts out to Raise the World.
Have you seen Alanda Parker?
No. Enlighten me.
Can you subscribe to her really quick? I don't know my phone's here.
I'm way ahead of you, hombre.
Of course, the film
Alanda
theorists are great too.
Parker. A film theory. I'm like, how much does Matt Pat's vocal cords hurt after doing that?
Greg, since you like westerns, would you watch Little Big Man, starring Chief Dan George Faye Runaway?
Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway being
Faye
a runaway. Got to get ahead on my getaway. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll react to it, but I'd watch it. Why not? You know what movie I watched recently? I did not do a reaction to. That's right. Sometimes I just watch
Oh
movies.
no! What?
The
You didn't get
Master.
it on camera? The Master with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, doing his best Arthur Fleck impression.
That would have been a great reaction.
Just been sitting here
Been
being
a
like, this guy's weird.
Yep. Yeah, he is. That is a takeaway of that character. It's funny. I like that movie more than certain other P.T. Anderson movies.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
I was planning on just watching like 40 minutes.
And I heard
Sometimes I divide up the movies, and then I watched. I couldn't turn it off. I was like, I don't know why. I don't know where this movie's going, what the plot is really, what the objective is. I think it's about Scientology. And then I found myself like, but I'm really into this.
It is.
This is a really bizarre film.
I really enjoy just the niche in YouTube of experts reacting to, like ex-mafia guy reacts to mafia scenes in movies. And there was one with a cult, an ex-cult member, and she said The Master was one of the most apt depictions of a cult on screen. So,
That's why I really enjoyed it.
yeah, absolutely. They did a
Thank
good
you.
job depicting a messed up situation.
All right, I got some editing to do, but I think we're caught up here.
Are we all caught up?
Scream reactions here. I think we're caught up,
All right.
guys.
What?
No.
Their,
We missed.
what is their
we missed a
Instagram
couple.
handle?
We missed. John, shut up.
What is
We
their
missed a few.
Instagram handle?
Woo! Hold on. We got it. We got it.
We'll get there. We will get there. We have
missed-
the super chat page if we
missed
need it.
Quite a few. Shit.
No.
Just hey, Canadian
No.
lad.
Canadian lad.
I thought Canadian lad would be watching the playback in 0.25 speed today.
Yes. The slowest you can get the live stream. And he found so many other channels for us to check out whilst doing so.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh, Jay still lives in Florida.
I'm looking for you. Send us
Canadian Lad. Subscribe to Canadian Lad. He's low on subscribers at the moment.
real quick
Only
sidebar.
like 2 million followers.
Shoot us a message, Daredevil fan film. Shoot us a message on Instagram. That's where I sent it to you originally. But shoot us a message on the Real Rejects Instagram, and I will send you this link again right now. And then we will all be on the record for you having received it.
My favorite anime is an anime I haven't finished yet, and that is Naruto. Second one would be Attack on Titan.
Naruto, dude, I gotta see Attack on Titan and Naruto, but Naruto is so long that it's more dawn.
Psychology in Seattle. Damn.
That's cool. Is it all like psychology-based romantic comedy reactions? That would be good. I like this comment, bro. Y'all comedy.
Dude, we should just do like a bunch of romantic comedy reactions.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen a lot of the classics.
We look like the kind of people who wouldn't watch many of them.
Yeah,
and I love them.
I know, and I'm enthusiastic about them. I just haven't seen a lot of them.
I've cried at too many romantic comedies.
Yeah, because they work.
Because they fall in love.
They fall in love despite the odds.
Their inner obstacles that prevent them from finding love.
They run to the airport in a desperate
Just like
dash.
sons of bitches. They did it. You
Yes.
cheesy sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Flubber nubs. I like King Tannic. He is a very small channel and talks about anime. He's also been on Burnett streams every now and then. Well, Flubber nubs, I appreciate the super chat. And
Flub nubs.
well, everyone's been getting us. I've subscribed to maybe 30 channels at
Today
minimum,
alone.
just based off of this stream. There's a lot of people who don't like us who are getting subscriptions from us.
Yes. His influx.
Anyone have a YouTube channel where they react to the bills they get in the mail? I love that.
Yes.
That is so funny.
Oh, yeah. Mail reactions? That'd be perfect. We react to life.
I wanted to do a book reading reaction, but not put on screen. Oh. I wanted to do a book reading reaction, but not put on screen when I'm reading.
Just so it's just you going, ha ha.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Good dialogue.
We should do a movie reading.
Read the novelization.
Read along. We should do a movie reading read along.
And then the review is all about how
Like,
well it stacked up to the actually watching the movie.
I mean, if actually there is a way to do it if you have like an audiobook and the book in hand. So we could
Sure.
read along. That way we're on the same page.
Yeah, you have it piped into your eardrums while you're pretending to
John,
read.
this camera's been going in and out of focus all the time. David Gandy, get us a new camera.
Marlon Gando. Ooh, Be Kind Rewind. You're still playing that YouTube video.
If you guys are into paranormal, check out Overnight.
Ooh.
They've got themselves a subscription.
Subscribing to Overnight Overwatch. No, not Overnight Train. There is a good vlog about an overnight train. Oh, wow. Oh, 1.57 milli.
Shows
Damn.
chaos, man. Love is blind. I gotta finish it,
Love is blind.
dude.
The Birdman?
Of course, we shout out other YouTubers. Of course, we do. Dude, the Canadian Lad is the shit, man.
Dude.
He's such a nice guy too. Real Steel is on the list.
Dude, Real Steel. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, the movie.
Isn't that a good movie, John? We've already seen it, but we're gonna act like we
I
haven't.
assume it's good.
No, I haven't seen
Everyone loves the guy who's directing Deadpool 3 now, who I know his name, but not now.
it. Sean Levy.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call him Sean Chandler because of obvious reasons. Sean Levy.
Who would win in a boxing match between Greg and Tyrone?
Greg.
They gotta have a shot at a boxing match, but I think, like if we're talking weightlifting or arm wrestling, Tyrone.
Greg.
Maybe YouTubers think about how there is no longer a tube involved in anything you do. That's what you think.
The internet is a series of tubes.
This is a big maybe.
Vivzy Pop. Shouts out to Vivzy Pop. Great animations.
Travis Nickerson. All these horror reboots, the one they need to reboot is Critters.
Ah,
And the one with the sewer pipe one. Coming out of the sewer.
Chud?
Chud.
Ah,
Should we do
Chud.
Chud?
Yeah, do Chud. Now's the time. Who can kick higher? Probably Greg. I can kick higher than you would think, but Greg can probably kick higher than me.
Yeah.
I still do the kicks sometimes and the punching techniques. Back in the old Taekwondo days.
When's the last time you did it?
A couple weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. When I go out, if I go especially like jogging over the
Or
hiking
to the
trail,
coffee shop?
I do them at the coffee shop in line. I'm just like punch, revert, jab, reverse, jab.
Oh, this is Philip Molina.
Film-wise, Philip. Yeah, that would have helped a lot to know that going into
I should
this.
know that. That's because I'm subscribed to the G channel. Sorry, Philip.
Yes.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Definitely subscribed. Definitely.
Guys, check out Philip Molina's channel. Did you already announce who's in it? He put out a tweet of like, I got a co-host. You guys are gonna like him. I don't know who it is.
Ooh, who is it?
Do you know who it is, John?
Philip's new co-host?
Yeah.
I is it Coy or something?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
He hasn't announced it.
I don't know then, and I shouldn't get it right.
Dude, it starts with an S.
Oh, Santa Claus.
No.
Santana.
No, come on, man. You know who it is. It starts with an S.
S.
I don't want to give it away. Jacob Dude Sandwich Fanfictasia, episode 2 and 3 reactions. Maybe.
Oh, yes, Fanfictasia.
Why don't we do like 2 and when 4 comes out, we should do 2, 3, and then 4.
Sure. In a big burst. See how well they do. Oh, Scoundrels Inc. Shouts out to Frank Janish and the crew.
John, I think we're caught up.
I think we could be.
And I could start my editing projects.
Hey. You get it?
I'm just going to make sure. Yes.
Oh, look out.
Did it.
Look out now.
Cinema Slayers Podcast is the one I'm on. Thanks for the platform. Everyone go to Cinema Slayers Podcast.
Yes. Cinema Slayers. Slayer. Remember Halo way back in the day?
I still play.
But like, does it still say that when you go into Slayer mode? Slayer.
Aw, poor
Classic.
Raka Raka.
Poor Rack.
Get Jabby's good.
You know, you're all right.
We know Sean Chandler talk. I talk with Sean Chandler sometimes on Twitter.
Oh my God,
Yes.
that means Sean Chandler talks to you. Has Been Hotel. I am very much looking forward to that. I mean, reactions would be cool. It's an overwhelming animation style in a good way.
What is?
Has Been Hotel, Vivzy Pop. Hell of a Boss is also their thing. It's a animated show that I think A24 has now picked up.
Spectacular Spider-Man with John and Coy. That's a big maybe actually with them doing it.
I would love that. Been very much enjoying.
It's just Coy's rate is, so big.
Too much.
And then he like really bleeds out the talking, and then I'm like, and then John doesn't shut up either, and then I'm like, ah, great. Now they're gonna. Now I'm not even gonna break even on investing.
That's what we're here, man. We're here to bleed you.
He's bleeding me dry
We're
here.
here to drain you.
Dragging out the hours.
Yes. That's the secret. We're like, if we keep on talking for a full hour, we'll get
Jesus,
you
Coy.
even more of a rate, Coy. Don't even worry. That's my contribution here. Is I'm just draining you by keeping Coy.
How do I see my most recent? How do we see the most recent subscriptions?
Oh, on like that you
Yeah.
chose to. Yeah, that's the problem now. Is I'm thinking we've subscribed to so many.
I think we subscribed
we-
to like 40 channels today. All right, guys.
See my recent YouTubes.
I got a few hours of editing ahead of me. Keep a lookout for Last of Us reactions this week.
Up.
It's going to be a good week. The Last of Us returns. I mean, debuts, but returns in a weird way.
Yeah, it returns in
John,
new
please.
form.
Don't, please, for the love of God. Just please. Thank you, John, for being you. I want to thank John for setting up this whole live stream and being amazing. Have not seen Kaleidoscope. And I want to thank all you guys who have tuned in for this stream. Please support other YouTubers all the time. Well, Coy has been out of town.
Coy's been dead
First
and
he
now
was
out of town.
really sick, and then now he's out of town.
Yes.
So I don't know when that new comic corner is coming, but
It'll be here.
let's all catch up again soon. Thank you all for being here. I
Yeah,
love doing
guys,
these live
thank you
streams.
So much.
There's so much coming out right now, so this is probably the last live stream for a while. But thank you all for being being absolutely incredible. Sophie, don't worry about it. Much love to everyone here. John,
Yes, that is my name.
I love you, and I want
love
you to
you.
know that it's going to be okay today.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, you can go home and relax.
I needed to hear that.
I got this handled.
I want to help you.
Close us out, John.
All right.
Peace out.
Guys, leave a like on the stream. Thank you for being here. We will catch you again sometime soon. Really just really appreciate all your love and enthusiasm and
Yeah, that's right. Be well, and we'll catch you on the next one. Leave your favorite movies of the year down below.
and we'll see you next time. Signing off. This has been The Real Rejects. Peace. Peace ejects. We're doing it. We're taking away the super